Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
I was till I heard that if you wanted your Colt 45 signed, it's going to cost you $250. That will make you holla. Oh my gosh.
$250?
$250. I don't even know if he'll sign a Colt 45. For those people that don't know what we're talking about, we're going to obviously, we're going to have a little bit of chat. Motor City Comic Con's coming up, the second one. This is the one last year where somebody got caught stealing comics. And I know there's a lot of basement dwellers talking about what they would do if they caught somebody stealing comics. But as you know, if you've been around somebody kicked it in the comic stealer's face and then we threw it back. Not we. I can't say that. Somebody might have accidentally foot kicked the comic stealing guy's eye in, and then he might have. Well, he absolutely did end up in the back of a police car.
Why you bring extra shoes?
Yeah, extra pair of shoes.
Always have extra pair of shoes.
Right. Always have extra pair of shoes. I'm not saying I know anything about it. I'm just saying. But yeah, so we're gonna cover Motor City Comic Con. We'll do that. We've got this game that we've been playing last week. We got a lot of feedback on it. You guys liked it, so then we decided to monetize it. Or not monetize it.
Modify it a little bit.
Modify it.
On our picks last week, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do.
Yeah, so we changed it around a little bit to make it a little bit more crazy. And my thing is like, I don't want to do these things because it gets too competitive, and then people complain, and they don't make it fun anymore when they're whining about rules and stuff. But Pete said we're gonna give it a try, so we're gonna give it a try.
Give it a try just for fun.
And then we might have a little guest coming on.
Yeah.
We should be having a little guest apparently coming on. So
sweet.
we should have a little guest. But before we get into all that, let's say hi to all the people in the chat. Am I doing the show today? I feel like I'm in a different. Sorry, we already started loading the trucks up for the show. Hail hit me in the eyeball. Like hail.
Yeah.
And then it like froze there. It like hit in the eye and then froze. Like, why was it hailing today?
I have no idea. It was freezing. It was cold. Thank God I had help. Finally got it done. But man, it was intense.
I'm just not in the mood for it. Really, just not in the mood for it.
This is nonsense. It's late. It should have happened a couple weeks ago.
Too late.
Yeah.
All right, Ed, first one in. Ed, I'm the kind. 8 hours of sleep. Wait, I'm the kind of tired that 8 hours of sleep can't fix.
I'm with you, Ed. I wish I could even get 8 hours, man. I haven't gotten 8 hours in a while.
I want a little bit more than 5.5 at this point.
Whew,
I'll go
I'm right there with you.
GT
I did not get 8. I kept playing Assassin's Creed last night.
But that's because I hate you, Pete. You got one kid to play Assassin's Creed, go to work from 9 to 5, and that's it.
No, because I got to work from home today, so I didn't have to get ready. I literally roll. I didn't even roll out of bed. I rolled off the couch. I didn't even go to bed last night. I just slept on the couch.
I know, but we're saying hi to the chat. Stop interrupting. Only guy that's bumming around here. All right. We are home. Sorry, we were running a little bit late. Hey, gents. What's up, Joe?
I'll wear my sweatpants.
Tech time. Oh, jeez, Pete. Aloha, gang. This daylight savings thing is throwing me off. Hawaii's don't understand the point of DST.
Us mainlanders don't either.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You know what it is? It's all, everybody says it was because of the farming thing, but hey, we do have a guest. He's here. Should we let him in? Knock, knock. Let's see if we got any knocks from him. Knock, knock. Anyone home? Somebody is home. Who's home? Hey, it's Andy. Comic Man Andy. What's going on, Andy?
Somebody told me that there's potentially a person here haunted by an owl.
Who? Love it. That was a good one, Andy. Got it. Got me.
Coming in hot.
I need to pick me up, and I need to be cheered up after that Punisher read from Marvel this week. Good.
Oh, I didn't read it yet.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
You know what? It's good because I was going to do a comic and I read 4 comics. It just gave up on it.
Remember the OG. Remember the OG Punisher.
Yes, you should still read it.
I will. I just didn't get.
There's a lot of bad out this week. A lot of bad.
There was a lot out this week. Just in general, there was tons of books. Sorry, go ahead.
There's some cool covers though, and there's a lot of books that were selling pretty cheap. Which was hello. Somebody stocked up today.
Wow.
What'd you get there? Anything good?
This is actually 3 weeks worth of books that I picked up because I was way behind.
That makes me feel better. Like 3 weeks. Okay. Now I feel.
Yeah. Holy moly.
I'm averaging like $50 a week now instead of $300 a week.
Nice,
Transformers 2.
Yep, good. No, I kind of good, but kind of ticked about the read. I read that book, kind of ticked because like that 110 cover, love it, and bought them for the kids, But then
I like the one at 50, but I'm not paying that price. So even
Volume 3, High Republic 1 is out. There's.
Did you get the Starlight one in 25?
Yes.
Ezra Man. How much did you pay for it? May I ask? He was going for under ratio today. So
$19.
Excellent. Good job.
My under ratio is always good.
All right, let's say hi to the rest of the chat real quickly. Sarah, hey fellas, hope everyone panel and chat are doing well. To everyone is. We were coming. Apparently, he's coming. Okay, Pete, you didn't have to say it twice.
We were a few minutes late at that point, and I realized it.
Oh, Eric, and then he goes, "That's what she said." Oh my God! Of course,
yeah, I know. Started the whole thing.
Shit, man! This it's been so crazy. Us getting ready. I forgot to talk college football with Eric. Eric, I will. I don't even know if I've got a second to talk to you, but I'll try to call you so we can talk some college football. Oh, speaking of this, B, are we coming to the Motor City Comic Con this week? Hello.
I was trying to get him to show up. I don't think he can make it.
Oh, why was he need? Well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we can talk
chat.
about it.
Yeah, we're trying to round everybody up and seeing what we can do to get everybody there. Marco's too short to reach someone's eye. Oh, what the? Get out of here! What's up, Astro? Double J Zelda movie.
Oh, what Zelda movie?
Wait.
Oh, you guys didn't hear?
Let's wait for Newsy.
Oh, maybe during the news we might talk about it.
We have a news segment. Andy, they're trying to spoil our news segment. Tyson E, because they know nothing makes me more upset than them spoiling the news section. Ryan, if you do not hear from me tomorrow, call me. The thing that I told you earlier, it's on. We got you, bro.
That's
all right?
code.
Yeah, that is code.
Code.
That's a code. All right. So that's all we got. Andy, we brought you here so that we could. We don't have enough people covering Motor City Comic Con, so our plan was to get one of the greatest press people in the comic book industry, the YouTubers, the influencers, that type of the area, to cover Motor City Comic Con to maybe give us a little bit more cachet, Sal, you say. So we have you here to let you know that there is a press pass waiting for you. So hopefully you can pump up the energy of this con again. What say you? Put you on the spot.
I can't do Friday and Saturday's Veterans Day. That's going to put me on the spot right there. I got to figure something out for sure because it's only a 2-hour drive.
Fair enough.
No, it's 3. Either way.
Go 2.5. You're by the zoo, right?
Yeah, zoo.
Yeah.
You're by the zoo. West of Kalamazoo. I'm going to need something to cleanse my palate after this.
So it'll help you out.
Or did you get more?
I did like a 20-minute run hot take on my channel just now. That's why I was running late
really?
here.
No,
it was a hot take.
Did you get more than just that cover? Or did you just get the A?
No,
like,
just
get a buy-in on the Scotty
Young.
Young.
This is all that was left at my LCS when I got there.
That's Scotty Young. People love now Scotty.
I don't like that
Scotty
one.
Too hotty. Scotty.
It's kind of just meh.
Yeah. Well, make sure you check out Comic Man Andy's show. Make sure you take out that hot take because I'm definitely checking out now that he said it. And it looks good. All right, cool.
Yeah, so Andy just did a show. You can go check it out. There's a link in our description.
Always down below.
Andy, always there. So check out Andy's link. And you can go check out what he talked about Punisher.
Going to get all of Michigan. Yeah, we're going to everybody who. What's the shirt say, Andy?
It's don't give in to the war within, end veteran suicide. It's for Tell Valhalla Project. And this is probably the only shirt I ever wear on any YouTube content because I have like 4 or 5. I have like 4 or 5, not copies. I always think comic books, but I have like 4 or 5 of these shirts.
Yeah, versions. Yeah, nice.
No variants? Awesome. You don't have any variants?
Did not go in the dark, scratch and sniff yet? I can't. I'm waiting for them to go to scratch and sniff. I actually was in the LCS today.
Ren and Stimpy.
And he was taught the comic book, the guy that works at the LCS, the employee was saying, that She-Hulk, I can see it here. That foil is really making it. I go, just wait till it glow in the dark. And then he goes, yeah, what about scratch and sniff? And I said, yeah, scratch and sniff should be
that
funny.
book was nowhere to be found here in Southwest Michigan.
Did you want one? I could have got you a couple. I just wouldn't.
I might have to go to a con to grab one this weekend.
There you go. You might have to.
It's still a cover. whatever the hell cover is on this thing.
What is cover on that? Because it wasn't at the LCS.
$10.
They were trying to charge like
here,
$11.
The tricky thing about it is I think Marvel is charging the stores right around what the normal cover is, like charging like $6.
Ooh.
So then the store has to price it as they would any other book and be like 10 to 12. Like,
by the way, I would just like to add they're doing a very shitty job with the staples and the wraparound on that.
yeah. It says $4.99, but that's like what they're charging the shop. So the shop's got to upcharge it to make any money.
Oh yeah.
I'll say this as I'm standing there in front of the register today. Every book $5.99, $5.99, $5.99. Wait a second,
$5.99.
Like it's just like seriously, the beginning of the year, most of my Marvel reads were $3.99. Most of my Star Wars books were $3.99, unless it was like one issue ones or something like that.
Which you got a bunch of issue. You did get a couple issue ones.
Yeah.
Well, they keep making issue ones just for the sake of making them.
They could charge you $5.99. This is why it's absurd at this point. Like this is why.
Well, seriously, when you take a deeper look into the High Republic 1 that's out today, the 1 in 100, very beautiful cover, but they made it a connecting variant.
Yeah.
That means every 1 in 100 is a connecting variant. So everybody that's a completionist collector is now going to have to spend about $100 to have that connecting virgin variant.
No.
So now you're looking at $600 to $800 freaking dollars for a connecting set of 1 in 100s.
This is what we try to talk Dom off the lawn for, because he kept saying this is the coolest thing ever. I go, Dom, there is the other cover. There is a cover. There's a B cover. Yeah, that's going to be the connecting two, but just going to have the trade dress. We're not doing the only way we can tell them to go fuck themselves. I'm not supposed to be swearing. I'm trying not to swear as much anymore.
It's all right.
The only way we can tell them to go stick it where the sun doesn't shine is if we like tell them, hey, we're not buying the 1 in 100. We'll buy the trade dress. Because, do
you remember the upheaval and the roar that came from the community when Marvel did that first Hulk 1 in 25 second print ratio variant?
Yeah.
And people lost it.
I still don't like it.
But nobody's in an uproar about this. Well, I mean, we are obviously, but I mean, the greater community overall, I think, has become either not necessarily tone deaf or just shock resistant or just still in shock. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Let me ask you this though, Andy. What happens, because they officially haven't said that? I actually look at the solicitation just because of this. They haven't officially said, because they haven't shown the other ones, that it's going to be a 1 in 100 for the rest of the road out. What if they do what they did with those the business card things? And the first one's the ratio 1 in 100. And then I know they won't. I know they won't because they're greedy. I know
where you're going.
But then let's say the next one is like maybe it gets down to like 1 in 25, and then the next one's 1 in 25, and then they do a couple at 1 in 10, and then they do a couple as just the.
They did the exact same thing with the Ryan Brown artwork for the variants from the one shots earlier this summer, where they didn't announce it as 1 in 100s, but then ipso facto here it is.
I know that's what they're going to do. I'm just in my world of trying to solve everybody's problems, like I always do. I'm just trying to figure out if this is a problem solved. Would you have a problem if they did a 1 in 100 connecting virgin, and then like the next 2 months it'd be turned down to 50.
1 in 50.
It would turn down to 50, and then the next 2 months after that, because there's going to be 8 books, right? The next 2 months after that, it gets 25, and then the rest we go 10 in the B covers.
I feel like they've just found a new way to bleed us more dry, and it's whether it's a 1 in 100 or a 1 in 50, it's still 10 times, 20 times more than we would spend on the cover variants. And it's let's be fair though. Let's give the LCSs the benefit of the doubt. We don't know if the LCSs are being charged this, but they've got to pay for all those extra copies to get that, so they're being charged one way or another.
And it's a higher rate now, Andy.
Oh yeah,
it's a higher rate.
Yep. So that 1 in 100 is actually less valuable to the LCS than it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
It's less profit.
Yeah.
But see, like that's the thing we talk about. We talk about this on other. Did we talk about tech? I think we did. We definitely talk about when we review some of these books. Like the cost of a 1 in 100 used to be a lot cheaper. It was like $168, $139. That went up to $169, right, for a 1 in 100, because that's how many you're paying for the 100 issues. Plus, you got all the 10 sways. You break it down, you get your money back. Now, for the 1 in 100s, you're paying almost like $300. So, like, for that, when you take that and break it down, when you see these 1 in 100s going for 150, 170 consecutively, week after week, it makes perfect sense, because the 1 in 100
also undercutting them because they're not doing all the other variants anymore.
Well,
you're not doing 1 in 10s, 25, 50, 100.
Exactly.
Now it's like the 25 and the 100.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
so that's why I'm up to $300. Yeah.
Now.
And the other problem with that is because they're not doing those on the secondary market. Pre-sales are pre-supporting these higher rates for the books. So they hit on New Comic Book Day, a ratio seems like a good deal until every one of these books, like 95% of these books, 3 months later in the secondary market are worth half or less.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we're gonna see that in a little bit when we get to our game.
I don't know if we play a little game where we go back and look at books and then we gotta see what we're gonna buy.
I got one for you in our game later.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a tough, and this is the one thing I don't want to see happen coming up here. I don't want to see people starting to try to take this out on retailers. This isn't a retailer issue. This is a distributor issue. This is a distributor / publisher issue. It really is. The distributor could give them discount. People weren't complaining about the tier discount level. They're complaining that some people were paying 99 cents for a book and other people were paying 169, but they accepted that.
I'm going to refute that in one way. It's the buyer's fault because I'm going to go to what Andy had said. Pre-sales. Why do these incentive 1 in 25 second prints do so well? Because they pre-sell for enough money for the dealer, the shop, to cover their costs.
Right.
They do it early enough before FOC. Somebody gets FOMO before a book even comes out, spends their $60 on their 1 in 25 second print, Spider Boy #1 or whatever the hell it is. Shop's covered. Now they got all these extra second prints, and they keep making them because people keep pre-buying them before they're even out.
But you even see in that the numbers of that is declining.
It is declining, but it's still happening because, everybody's...
Well, that's why they started getting rid of the 25s and the 10s now, so that they could just... I mean, it's coming to... Like, there's a reckoning coming, and it's going to happen, which I just, we're going to lose some more LCSs here coming up soon. It's going to be like it's going to be like the 08, 09 purge again for a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't get that bad. Hopefully it's only like 2018 purge, but, there you go.
Yeah. That quote unquote the exact response I got earlier this week when I noticed that the 1 in 100 and how much I liked the cover, and I immediately in my head was, oh yeah, all right, here we go. It's going to be $80 to $100 at LCSs across Michigan, because we want to support our LCSs. But here's the problem: secondary pre-sales of the book have gone up, and quote unquote, this person said there are already confirmed sales of the book for over 200. Pause. Wait. And I'm like, yeah, but and he said, yep, it'll be half that. It'll be worth less than half of that $100 in 3 months.
Yeah. The thing you see with these 1/100s is like the average fair rate of these 1/100s is getting up to 175 week of sale.
Yeah. Week of.
The rarity of them holding that on to week 2 is a little bit. Yeah. Doggy, I hear we've done this thing now with Dom, who is our biggest FOMO person on this channel. And it's no more FOMO. And we every week try to go out there and go, hey, let's look at this book a week or two later. We told you not to buy it, and here's why. And here's 20 listings that you can buy it for this price now.
Well, there's 47 people watching now, and I think it's really important to point out to everybody watching that for a book to hold value, it's got to have 3 pillars, right?
Get them.
It's got to have a good cover. It's got to have substance, either a first appearance, second appearance, or an origin, and it's got to have desirability.
Yeah.
That whole demand versus supply aspect. If the demand is higher than supply, that's going to help support that. If it doesn't have at minimum those 3 pillars, the value of that book's just going to go down. And every single Star Wars 1 in 100 over the last 6 to 10 months has had not maybe one of them, a really cool cover.
It's one. Yeah,
it's one or the other. It's either a really cool cover or a really good story with an okay cover.
But there's only one book. There's only one book really out of those 1 in 100s that held up. The rest of them all trickled down. But I mean, and here's the thing though, to add to your pillars, you can't fall for the
victim
rhetoric of those 3 pillars, right? You have to know what's a good cover. If you think that cover's good. You have to think about it. Like not what everybody else said. What you think about. Number 2, the first appearance thing is very easy. Let's stop using first full, whatever. At least it has something in it. You'll be able to figure that out.
Yeah.
The third one's the tough one because we've done this before. Like when people are saying, is scarcity meeting demand? there's some funny business going on that one. So that one's the one you really gotta kind of worry about. If you know, for
kind of worry about that other one too, though. People talk about first appearances, like
no. I'm saying like you gotta worry about all of them. No, I'm saying that you gotta worry about all of them. That's what I'm saying. Like, but you can figure that out easily. You can go back and see if it happened. You can.
Well, too many people don't read the actual comic.
Well, that's
so
not
they
my
don't
problem.
hear or know the fact that, hey, first appearance of a guy who he died in that issue. He's already dead.
So case in point, every Wednesday Warrior needs to do 3 things. They need to pay attention to the pre-sales. They need to pay attention to what's in the book at the shop. Pick up cover A, read it. Your LCS isn't going to kick you out for reading a book that you're already going to be buying. And then 2, they need to pay attention, or 3, they need to, oh God, the third one. Read the book, check out what's inside of it, pay attention to the pre-sales, and then don't overpay. Yeah. Oh God, I had a third one and it escaped me. But seriously, those little tidbits that you can do in the moment at your LCS will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of feedback where everybody's like, well, Marco, we don't get the same price you get for stuff. But some of it is during that whole thing where everybody's swinging for the fences, I was like, I'm going to hold off on this book and I'll come back to it later. And that's how you get the prices. Like, that's how you get the prices on it. You have,
but because everybody that's gotten into the comic book collecting game over the last 3 years had a very different experience. Why? Yeah. Because so many people were buying into the comic book community, or buying into the comic book collecting because they were starting a business, or they were becoming retailers, or they were getting. So many people were buying in with the anticipation of prices never going down that they paid full price and more. And it supported that for everybody else.
But Andy, you've known me for a while, and you've known what I said about that. I tried to be on my soapbox saying, guys, we've seen this before. It hasn't been that far off. We experienced 16 and then to 19.
Yeah,
like,
this ain't
we know this is going to dip.
It's never going down.
You're a hater, Marco. You're an idiot, Marco. You don't know what you're talking about, Mark. Like that. All that stuff came out, dude. I mean, it wasn't like everybody was trying to. But yeah, you're right. I mean, like a lot of people came in, and a lot of people go out.
So now we have to be cognizant of 95% of all these ratio variants are going to be worth less than half of what they were priced at New Comic Book Day, because there isn't a greater portion of people out there buying everything at full price right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. I agree.
But that's how they used to be too. It wasn't.
Yeah, so things are trending back to a normal that we've been asking for.
Yeah, that's it. Like when people keep saying like, "Oh man, it's so bad." They're so this, like, dude, this is better than pre-pandemic. The year pre-pandemic, like if you remember the year pre-pandemic, Andy, you were there. Dub, I know you were there. We were all worried. We were like, "Oh shit!" Like,
well, we thought we were never going to get another comic book.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Before everything shut down. What I'm saying is, like, if you were looking at the market then, you were like,
oh yeah,
numbers. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. You're like, this doesn't look good. Should we try to sell everything? Should we just we held us, me and Sean held, but people were selling stuff off really hard, and it was 18, 19, right?
19 is when I picked up my first ASM 129, and that was at rock bottom at that point.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, that's probably when I sold my 129.
Was it in Baltimore? Yeah. Was it an 8?
No, but it was around that Baltimore time where that was where our decision was because was that last on-site too?
That was when my happy ass was dancing around all over at cons with all the money that I saved. And I'm like, it's time to buy. It's time to
buy. But yeah, I remember us coming back from that going like, oh shit, we've got a ton invested in books right now. Who are we going to sell them to? It was like, we didn't know what to do. We had 3 collections that we were about to buy. We passed on all 3. And now we're like, holy shit, if we just would have bought them, whatever. But yeah.
Midtown in the old days.
Yep, half ratio.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Midtown in the old days.
All right, we've already gotten way off of track. Let's get into news. Andy, thanks for taking us way off of track.
I'm so good at that.
That's all right. Dude, you definitely got to come down.
We got short news today, Dub said.
Good.
All right, as long as I get the wife to green light it, I'll be on the road on my way over Saturday morning.
Woo! That's what I like to hear.
All right, I'm running the thing.
Me too, Eric.
So it's news time. We've had a couple of big deal news stories that kind of happened this week. We don't have a lot, but we have some big stories. One,
Okay, let's go.
Start off right off the bat. The Hollywood studios and actors have a tentative agreement.
Oh yeah,
I'm about to strike. If this is our first news story, I'm about to strike.
This is our first news story.
What do you mean?
What? This is a news story. What are you talking about? This is kind of a big deal.
It mean kind of a big deal.
This is good for everybody. In the unanimous vote this afternoon, the SAG-AFTRA Theatrical Committee, they approved a tentative agreement. Will bring an end to the 118-day strike, and the Actors Guild said the strike officially ends at 12:01 a.m. on Thursday.
Like in a couple hours.
And literally in about just over 2 hours and 15
I didn't
minutes.
see this today because I was busy playing.
This is good. I'm glad this happened, but this is not the biggest news of the week. I'm very excited about this. I really am. I'm glad for it. I'm just very disappointed that you put this as the first news story and the biggest news story.
This made the cut like right near the end.
I don't know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
I think I have an idea.
What you want to talk about comes later.
Got a bill.
Other thing we're going to talk about is Mr. Blake Martinez. Blake Martinez is on this guy right here.
This is not more important than the news that we have here.
No, but
this is important because this guy went on selling platforms and scammed a bunch of people.
Wasn't this a Whatnot guy?
It was. He used to do pack breaks of Pokemon. He literally quit football.
He quit football.
He quit football to become a Pokemon pack breaker, and then he obviously had nothing to say about it.
Obviously.
So he just got re-signed back to the Carolina Panthers. So go Carolina.
They do not zero F's given when you're like. This is the thing about scumbags. Like, people don't care if people are scumbags anymore. You can just be a scumbag. Like, go ahead.
He ripped people off for a while, and now he's going back to playing football.
Double J's in here, too.
He got kicked off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he got kicked off the...
How's Carolina doing this year? Are they not doing... They're not doing well, are they?
They're not doing so great.
They're 1-7.
They're 1-7. So why are we bringing this guy back at all?
It's 1-7?
And they don't get to keep their pick.
Oh my God!
The Bears get their pick.
That sounds like Marvel's ratio game right now. 1-7.
1-7.
No. That's Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Hey, BK would like to know. Hello, BK. Good to see you.
BK.
Hey, Andrew, tell me all the cons Marcos has been banned from.
Literally zero, because every con I go to, I always see Marco with like 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
All facts. All right. So box office report. Sorry I didn't make you guess, but Five Nights at Freddy's after its 80 million debut.
Wow.
Sorry, I told you I threw this news together. The 19 million for Five Nights at Freddy's, 13 million. What is happening?
I'm boycotting. I'm striking.
You're striking because of Five Nights at Freddy's or the
yes. I told you what the first news thing had to be, and you refused to.
You didn't even know that news for like a day later.
That's not true. I just didn't think you'd care, and then JJ actually is on early so that he can slander it too. I might add. I know why he's here. I know what's going on here. Go ahead. Talk about Five Nights at Freddy.
I was going to talk about Taylor Swift.
Oh, what happened with Taylor Swift?
She came in second place.
Number 2.
Of course she did. Do you listen to Taylor Swift, Comic Man Andy?
Who's Taylor Swift?
Exactly. She's this Karen who just gets mad all the time and just wants to speak to your manager. And the guys below love her and go and they buy all her shirts and they're like,
You
keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Well, we have a guest. We're not going to, while we have a guest in the house, we are not going to once again discuss why she's a Karen. But anybody who asks to speak to your manager is a Karen. That is the definition. All right, go ahead. Sorry, Andy, what did you say?
She's got an audience. She's made a good career for herself. She's got all the money she'll ever need. That's fair. Whatever. She works hard. I get it.
She's saving movie theaters right now.
Yeah. No, Five Nights at Freddy has. Five Nights at Freddy is back to back.
On Ticketmaster.
What?
She was the only person to take on Ticketmaster.
No, REM took him on back in the day.
The Cure also, Robert Smith gave me money back this year after I bought tickets. He literally gave me money back after I bought tickets because he fought against Ticketmaster.
Who did?
The Cure, Robert Smith.
Yeah, see Robert Smith too. Yeah, there you go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So just really quick note, this movie did number 1 again. Normally this is when they kick off the big holiday movie season. But Dune was supposed to come out this week and they pushed it back to March because of the actors' strike. So this was kind of an open week for movies. And I don't know why Marvel didn't push up Marvel's. This would have been awesome if they would have pushed it up a week, but
oh yeah, it would have been great.
Five Nights at Freddy's, got number 1.
They're hoping for the added holiday boost because a lot of places are closed on Friday in observance of Veterans Day on Saturday. So they're hoping for that.
Okay. It was also voting day on Tuesday, though.
God, I'm a veteran and I have to work on Friday. Come on now.
That's not true.
How am I supposed to go spend my money on Friday?
Boo your company. Boo.
Yeah. Lots of more people
I got to work on Friday. The
Sunday
market's not closed, so I got to work on Friday. I get a float, though.
Marco has a tramp stamp. Jesus.
Right. The amount, the vehemently, fighting against the Taylor Swift makes me think that, there's a secret fan in there.
Don't protest too much.
I'm going to stop talking because I don't want to give my really opinion of her.
So, Blade will be the MCU's second R-rated movie after Deadpool 3.
I thought we got slammed last week, told that this was never coming out.
We were told it was never coming out, but that was just somebody in the chat that said that. I don't know.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as they're talking about it, I want to see this movie, so I'm hoping it comes out. So I'm putting it out there. This movie, as much as I can, this movie is coming out. This movie will be R-rated when it comes out, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too.
I am putting positive vibes out there for this movie to come out.
I am praying to God they do good by this.
Yes, I'm right there with you.
Hold on, but let's also set our expectations. This is going to be a $100 million budgeted movie. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly. So hopefully it is. So, let's keep it with that gritty type of
$100 million is plenty to make a.
That's a lot of money. You remember what a $100 million movie used to be?
No.
Yeah, but it's not a lot of money anymore.
I mean, techno music and dance music like that is hip and back in again. So let's just recreate the opening to the original movie. That's a start.
I'm just saying we're not going to be able to afford Triple H anymore in the movie.
As long as we don't get this.
No more.
We better get that. That's a callback that we need. No, at one point he does have to do that callback. He does.
What about the Steven Dorff, the jump? We don't need that either.
I forgot about that. Oh God.
Yeah. Wow. What about just having Steven Dorff as your lead villain?
Yeah.
He probably looks like a vampire.
You could still do that for $100 million. You could still do that now. You could still do.
Probably don't even need any makeup for him.
Save money on makeup.
You get Steven Dorff to be in your movie.
On the positive, Steven Dorff was good in True Detective season 3.
You should really make the club.
Look at the connection there.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that was pretty dope.
I love Blade.
All right, moving along.
The whole trilogy was downhill after that.
Talk about some streaming news.
No such thing, Jay.
We get Triple H back.
Triple
I
H.
just said we can't afford him.
Well, if he gets, he's not going to get fired. He's going to.
You get him to just promote WWE in there. I'm sure.
I'm striking still.
Joe's doing savage.
Yeah, strike's over. Ooh. Strike is over.
This trailer.
Oopsie.
Was So I'm switching from news here for a second, but this trailer was absolutely phenomenal. I am excited to see this. I can't wait for this to come out. I sent this trailer to anyone and everyone that I possibly could, and 10-episode limited series. It's gonna come out. So I wasn't sure. I think it's gonna come out all at once on Hulu and then once a week on FX is how I understood it.
I'm okay with that.
Or it might be once a week on Hulu. I don't know. I couldn't figure that out. I tried to check a couple places, and it said linear on FX, but premiere anyway, February 2024.
Well, if it goes once a week, we can do a little side feature.
I still own the original version of this in the decorative box that you have to undo.
Oh, my dad's got it too.
Rubber band. All the Love this.
Yeah,
love this.
My dad has it also.
The only thing I was very disappointed in was that there wasn't as much feathered flocked hair in this as there was in like the original one from the Mr. Red. That's it.
That's all in the new Hunger Games movie.
That's it. Oh, I was so stoked. I'm so stoked for this. It looks good. It really does look good. Like it as much as you can modern update a like I wouldn't even call it a remake. It's just like a homage, I guess, because it's the whole thing. They're doing this exact same story, exact same names, exact same characters. Everything's the exact. Well, yeah, they kind of. What did Lucas say he did when he redid the original 3 movies? He added that. Huh?
Which time are you talking about?
Well, either time. Well, the final time in the 90s. When he did in the 90s, he said he didn't say he touched them up. He remastered them. So this is kind of like a remake.
This is a remake. This is something Hollywood has done
total remake
over again. His Girl Friday front page. His Girl Friday. Like they've done remakes.
I guess, but this is the exact same story, the exact same way.
You don't know that though. I mean, there was differences between the book and the miniseries, and there could be differences that are different from. I mean,
hey, stop ruining my. I told you JJ's came on here to ruin my dreams. Why you guys got to hate on my shit? All right, I'm trying not to swear here, and you guys are ruining it. I'm saying this is the greatest thing ever, and look at you guys just peeing all over it.
I'm not peeing all over. I'm just telling you.
It's the exact same thing. It's just like remastered. All right, knock it off.
Oh. Serious question though. I didn't know that this was still coming out because it's been developed for like 5 years,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Why? Who cares? It's coming out. Who cares, JJ? JJ's over there poo-pooing it.
In all honesty,
no, doesn't worry me at all. No.
When you talk about what Lucas did to the Star Wars movies, you're kind of taking away from how good.
Yeah, that's not what this is. That's
not what this is.
Wrong.
No, I wanted the word. I didn't want how he fucked up the movie. No, I didn't want how he fucked up. Remastered. Remastered is the word I was looking for. Not how he screwed the movies up and put like.
But this isn't remastered. Remastered is the same movie, tweaked.
That's how I see this. Yes.
Remade.
Yes, that's exactly how I see this. Yes.
Yes, because it's a remake.
No, I see it remastered. I see this as the exact same movie.
Remastered's not
just because you can't. I don't have a VHS player to play the VHSs anymore, so this is it. It's remastered now. Thank you, Pete. Thank you for pointing that out. Man, I'm glad, Pete, you came to my side and said that. I appreciate it. Thank you for saying it's remastered. Thank you. All right, cool. Well, good, Dub.
Laserdisc for Marco.
Yeah, Dub's got a point. You're the one who brought Lucas into this where it had no place.
I wasn't trying to put Lucas in there. Stop with the Lucas thing. Remastered was all it was.
Stink on this. That's not what this is.
All right, you guys are ruin it for me now. I get it. Ruin it for me. Thanks a lot.
I'm not trying to ruin it. I'm trying to make it
you
better.
You're the guy that walks around kids' birthday parties, and when the 1-year-old's trying to blow out the candle, you go, "This is enough," and blow it out for him. That's what you do. That is exactly what you're doing. Stop blowing out people's birthday candles, all right, man? You don't have to do that. This is why you're banned from Chuck E. Cheese.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Just because you're short enough to get to Chuck E. Cheese's doesn't mean you're allowed to be in there anymore.
There it is.
So Nintendo
has
announced a live-action Legend of Zelda film.
Nice.
Yep.
So it's a co-production of Nintendo and Sony. Sony's going to pay, Nintendo's going to pay for more than half the bill for this movie, and Sony's going to distribute it. But one thing, Shigeru Miyamoto is the original creator of Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda in 1985, 86, all the original Nintendo games. However, it's also being co-produced by Arad Productions. Avi Arad, you may remember him from being a co-owner of Marvel at one point.
Yep.
Toy Biz, Marvel. He was part of Marvel Studios till Kevin Feige kind of nudged him out of there, got rid of him. But I'm a little nervous about that because I don't know about that guy so much. But he did produce the original Spider-Man movies. So, Tobey Maguire stuff, he did that back then. So I guess... Yeah, but it was better than not having a Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
So,
it's not.
Yeah, it's a different time.
We got a handful of games.
It was like
we got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of comic books. Like
I don't know. Shit in one hand and nothing in the other hand. I'd rather have nothing in one hand than a handful of shit.
What I'm literally interested in is that they said it's live action. I would have been perfectly happy with an animated style movie, like a 3D animated or like the Mario style animation, like that. But it's gonna be live action, so this is I don't know
When
what
has
they're
there
gonna
ever
do.
been a bad live action Nintendo movie?
1980.
Every single one.
Yeah.
I can't hear an
But
answer.
it
I
gives
didn't hear an
me- it
answer
gives
on
me
that one.
space.
There were a
Dennis
couple of
Hopper.
plumbers in it. It could have been mistaken for a porn, maybe.
Dennis
It gives
Hopper.
me faith that Nintendo has controlling.
Technically, there's a Capcom game. that
Right.
wasn't
The
too
original
good either.
creator, right, JJ. The original creator is involved so he's not I don't believe he's gonna let his vision get destroyed. So
I mean,
They
Street
also
Fighter
play
came out. That's a
fast-
legendary live action movie too.
They play fast and loose with the term live action too. So let's not 100% write off that it's going to be animated.
True.
Because
we could get
that
Sonic
Lion King remake was live action.
Yeah,
Right, it was all CGI. Right.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
sure it'll
they
be
Got
heavy
it,
CGI.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Don't they consider mocap live action?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
What
it
are
could
they
do
gonna
that.
But Dub, we
Yeah.
had this conversation
Beowulf
at your
movie, but
booth
like-
at the beginning of the year at Motor City.
There you go.
Yep. You and I talked about this exact thing.
Comes back around.
This has to cut. This has to happen. And I mean, it was kind of rumored after Mario came out, and now here you go. Like this was announced like unofficially on Nintendo's blog or whatever their Twitter, whatever they do. So yeah, I'm a huge Zelda fan. You guys may or may not know this about me. I love Zelda in almost all of its forms. I've played it for years, so like I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
I can't
I'm
wait to
Bart
see this.
Scott waiting to play the Patriots. Can't wait.
The real question:
Yes,
does he talk?
I think he will. I think he will.
I think he's gotta.
I mean,
Yeah.
In the almost 40-year history of the game, not a word.
Right, but in that you are Link.
Yeah.
In this, you're going to be watching Link, so it's a different point of view for the story.
God, what are they
The
going to do with
follow-up
his voice?
question to that is:
Yeah.
does he say "Excuse me, princess"? Is a catchphrase.
I hope not.
After he farts.
Yeah, I really hope not. Yeah. Oh. All right, let's move along. This is Ultraman Rising gave us a little teaser image. So this is going to be on Netflix. Baseball superstar Ken Sato returns home to Japan to pick up the mantle of the Earth-defending superhero Ultraman. He finds way more than he bargained for. He has to raise the kid of his greatest foe, which is a whole different kind of weird. Ultraman's in it, but it's going to be like a Ultraman dad. So it's going to be interesting. 2024, this comes out.
Are we Kid Ultraman too? So Ultra Kid?
Maybe we're gonna have Ultraman Kid. Yeah, hopefully it's
Is this a
nothing
Marvel
like.
movie?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no,
They last published the comics, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I think they have the comic rights, but not. I
There was
don't
an
know.
animated Ultraman show not that long ago on Netflix.
There was.
I think Ultraman has the rights to do different shows for the Ultraman.
I think Ultraman has the right to do whatever the heck Ultraman wants to do.
Netflix has the rights. I'm saying. I meant to say.
Looks a little bit like Into the Spider-Verse, like animation, just from that image at least.
Yeah, this is all we have so far. This
TSUBURAYA Productions owns Ultraman. Tushu. No, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, bless you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. No.
All right, so here we're going to follow up to something we talked about last week. Since we have the big merger announcement, or the buyout announcement, actually, of Hulu and Disney. So now we get news that they will be testing a combined Disney Hulu app.
Ooh, big surprise.
Surprise, surprise. December, we'll begin a beta test for a projected launch in March of next
Where's
year.
ESPN Plus?
Nope, because they want to charge you $30 more.
Yeah, that's a separate.
No, they already got me on that too because it's a triple play thing.
Yeah, the triple pack. Yeah, that's what I do too. It sucks.
Yeah, but they're going to merge these two so that they can cut out a lot of the duplicate jobs in Disney Plus.
Yeah. So anyway, so this is just kind of a little bit of follow up from what we talked about previously. All right, so let's talk about.
Hold on,
some toys.
Marvel Spotlight didn't hit you guys' news.
No, it should have, but it did not.
Next week.
Dub's got a con to get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
like
Dub's shortchanging us on the news.
You're getting, you definitely missed out on.
Cliff notes of the news, my man.
Yeah. The Echo trailer was in my notes, but it never made it to the actual news.
Yeah, it's all right. People already talked about it. We don't have to talk about it.
Do you want to talk about it real quickly, Comic Man Andy?
There's not much to talk about. I was just busting his chops.
Was there anything besides Echo for Marvel Spotlight so far? Or that was
literally that's it, but it just gives them an avenue to do what they did with the comic books all those years ago with Marvel Spotlight comic books.
Yeah,
you
that's
got
cool.
Ghost Rider, you got Moon Knight,
I like that.
So it's a
they
cool
started
way
revving up the ideas.
That's how they should do it.
Yeah,
so
we talked about that earlier with some of the stuff. Is just do like minis and do like Dark Horse is going over in Star Wars, and they're going to start doing these one shot like things like they used to do. And do that. I'd rather pay $8 for
Werewolf by Night. Remember last year, Werewolf by Night. That's what we talked about.
Yeah,
do more of that. Just give me one shot.
Right.
So
basically, my thought on the Spotlight was that, normally when you watch an MCU project, it pushes the whole narrative forward in some way. Like the whole MCU story.
It's part of a bigger story.
Yeah, and in Spotlight, these are just going to be like offshoots where, it's in the universe, but it's not necessarily pushing the story forward.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the story for what it is. So
one shot. See what it is.
All right, moving along. Let's talk a few things about toys. We're getting closer, but we got Batman and Robin action figures coming from McFarlane.
I'm really trying to stop swearing. And this is the shit you put on here. What is this?
McFarlane has announced toys. And it's a comic book related toy. What you want me to talk about it?
They're gonna sell.
Yeah, at Ollie's.
You're gonna if you buy all 4 figures, Batgirl, Poison Ivy,
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Robin, and if you buy 4, you get to build a figure to make the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze.
Oh no way, that's the build a figure.
Wait, you gotta get this. What about?
I take back everything I said. This is the most awesomest thing I've ever heard in my life. This is hilarious.
Chill out.
Oh, so that's what's her name? The girl that went on Letterman and showed her boobies.
Ice, by the way.
What's that?
Explain that shit to me. Why you need to steal diamonds for
Drew Barrymore?
Yeah, right.
Fucking sense.
No, Alicia Silverstone, Uma Thurman, Chris O'Donnell, and George Clooney.
Oh.
Yep.
I want to know how much the rights to Chris O'Donnell's likeness cost now. He's so popular still.
He probably paid them to do it.
It's the JJ. It's the other half of that sandwich they're paying Steven Dorff to do the next movie.
Yeah.
Which Batman is this? Val Kilmer Batman?
No, it's not. That's why I said we're getting closer. This
Which
is
one
Clune. This is Clune.
Oh, because if it was Kilmer Batman, Corbin be all over.
Right.
Corbin be crazy.
Yeah, we would have a Corbin alert for this news if that was
okay.
That was news. So we're getting closer.
Does anybody remember George Clooney as Batman?
Yeah, the fucking credit card.
No, does anybody actually
in my life?
What?
I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger more in that movie than George Clooney.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I remember there being a Bane in this movie.
Oh, Bane.
Yeah, Bane with no brain.
There was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't.
What about Uma Thurman's accent? She was in a 1920s.
Oh, yeah, that shit was horrible.
George had the nipples. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know George Nipples.
She's trying to kill you, dick. That was the best line in the movie.
All right, moving along. Let's talk about a Lego set that was announced.
All right.
5,000. Yes.
Badass.
5,201 piece Avengers Tower with 31 minifigures. There is a little tiny Ant-Man as one of the minifigures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a tiny, like next to the Lego.
You reading that right? They gave you a Kevin Feige.
This will be one of those sets that'll just disappear faster than you think, and the serious Lego collectors will probably hoard a couple of these sets away for rainy day.
Oh,
this reminds me a lot of the Bugle, and I almost bought the Bugle, and I was waiting for it to go on sale.
There's scenes inside, like if you turn this,
the
floors, like there's different scenes. Like they have the scene in the lobby where they have the case, and when so they're kind of more than one movie because it was what the Avengers.
Right, well, Infinity Saga related. Yeah, that's
they had the lobby with Tony Stark and Thor downstairs, and then they had a couple different floors inside.
Interesting
of this thing that you can see if you turn it 90 degrees.
I think you can open it or turn it sideways.
Yeah, you just got to turn. It's like on the open end of the other side of the thing.
So this was awesome. $500 You get the Kevin Feige figure as well,
That's
and
actually-
it launches November 24th.
That's actually cheaper than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's what I'm saying. Because what was that bugle? The bugle was like $600, right?
I thought it was 4.
Was it 4?
$3.99, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I still price these things 10 cents a piece. Like, so
Yeah,
it's pretty close.
yeah. But
No, I'm saying there's 5,000 pieces in it, so them charging
yeah, but
about
minifigs
$500.
are more expensive than the pieces, dude.
Yeah, 31 figure, but there's a lot of there's soldiers.
I'm
and stuff
saying
too,
that the
so-
actual price they're charging you isn't that bad. Some of the Star Wars Legos, it's like got 200 or 187 pieces, and they charge you $30.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, right.
It'll take your kid like 7 minutes to build the thing, and then it's like, all right.
Pete, I want to see your kid build this.
I've lived that.
He wants to buy it. I showed this to him like before we did the show. He's like, I want it. I got the money, Dad. I'm buying it. If I don't spend all my money at Disney, we're buying that.
That's crazy.
We'll see.
What are you gonna say, Andy?
I've lived that 300 Lego piece set done inside of 10 minutes, and it costed $40. I'm like, God, that didn't go very far.
Yeah, not a good
I feel so
time minutes per dollar investment. All right.
I'll be disappointed if they gave me a Kevin figure there and there's no Stellan Skarsgård half naked on the roof.
He wasn't naked on the roof. He was naked at Stonehenge.
Oh, well, okay.
Darn it.
Either way,
So close.
I want my half naked Stellan Skarsgård.
Who doesn't?
All right, I only have one comic story for you this week, and this is for you music lovers. Iron Maiden is releasing a graphic novel based on The Peace of Mind.
Interesting.
There's going to be a bunch of mini stories in there, all based on different songs. So you can read, and the guy, Bruce Dickinson, is involved with telling some of these stories. So he's going to break down some of the songs. And then he has actually another writer. I can't remember the name of the writer that's helping him do this. But it's a graphic novel. It's just a one. You got to get it all at once. You can't buy the individual issues. But I thought that was kind of cool. I'm personally not a huge Iron Maiden fan, but I also respect the fact that a band is doing something like this and getting into telling more stories in the graphic nature. So, I'm sorry?
Didn't they do a comic or something before?
I don't know if Iron Maiden had. Maybe they have. I don't think so.
I think they
Bruce
might have done.
Christopher would know if they have. Oh, there you go.
In all caps, mind you.
Yeah, I knew he was a fan.
Just so you didn't miss it.
Yeah, just so I didn't miss it. So yeah, so that's our BK.
Well, you should, because it was an entertaining issue 1. I'm looking forward to issue 2. I didn't get my issue 2 yet because I ordered it from Midtown because I forgot to put it on my pull.
And with that, that wraps up our weekly news. Thank you all so much for checking it out.
Not bad there, Dub. You did a nice little consolidated news.
Yeah, thank you. It's very little time, and I'm glad I got you something. I was definitely debating, hitting you up this afternoon, being like, I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can get it done, but I got it. That rain really hit me.
Well, I'm glad that you did. Now, we do not have comic reviews for this week, so I can't run the thing because we don't have a thing for this, but we are going to look at Motor City. I don't know where Marco went. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute, but we are going to do our quick little preview of Motor City Comic Con.
Damn, that's so eerie. I had the exact same screen at the exact same location set up on this right here. I'm like, oh God, I thought you were sharing my screen for a second.
I am.
How's he
trying
doing?
to figure out.
How did you share my
Broke
screen?
into your computer.
I'm trying to
Don't
figure
go
out
to
what
search
time they
history.
open up the doors on Saturday again.
Whenever you get there, that's when they do.
Well,
They'll wait for
What do you think? Show info?
The show opens to the
Here we
public at 10.
There you go.
10 a.m.
Probably
On Saturday.
9:30 for advanced ticket holders.
so I need
Probably-
to leave here. I need to leave here like 5 a.m. on Saturday morning.
That's right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, probably 8 a.m. for vendors.
That's the idea. If I'm gonna be there with you guys, I got to be there at the vendor open up. Start.
Well, if you leave, we're under house repair right now, but you can always crash over here. If you leave early enough on Friday, or if you leave late enough on Friday, I'll just leave the door open. You can come in.
Just walk
Just
in.
leave the door open.
Nobody cares out here. Who's going to come to my They know where I live. They're not coming into my house. So,
All right.
Oh,
right,
Wayseeker, don't even start, man.
what's this?
Do we want to do the guess? What do you guys want to look at first?
The basketball camp.
Exhibitors?
Yeah, let's look at the guests.
Celebrity or comic creator? Because it makes me
Celebrity.
So no, this is something cool that I actually might try to take my kids to. I saw something earlier, but it's under attractions.
This is probably going to be light because they were still striking until tonight.
It's
Yeah,
light.
that's what I was curious about.
This is why Lando's charging $250 to show up. Holy hell!
Oh, David Harbour.
Yeah, some actors.
Yeah, I think he's him and Lando are the two big
Oh, Mary McDonald.
names.
McDonald.
Yeah, her name
technically-
just showed up. I didn't know she was coming.
Technically, don't you have to be in a movie within a year to be considered an actor? And I'm not sure.
All right, I'm out of touch. I guess. Who are Jamie and Oliver Phelps, and why should I know them?
They're from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, they're the
They're just grown up now.
Yeah, the
and
brothers.
they don't have the red hair.
Yeah.
Billy D.
Yeah, you gotta keep the red hair, right?
I feel like that pic of Billy D's got to be like several
He
years
does
old.
not look.
He does not
no,
look like that.
I don't know.
That's
He's
about
got a
15
collar up.
years old. He is
So is he not an actor either? Because he hasn't been in a movie in a year.
A couple years, like 5 years, 6 years. So
You know, he did that awkward scene where it looked like he was trying to pick up his granddaughter.
that was like 10 years ago.
Oh, hey, it's the secretary. Or
Lorraine Bracco. Shit. How long ago was The Sopranos?
Yeah, exactly. The therapist from The Sopranos. That was a long time ago.
Wasn't she also? She was in Goodfellas, right?
Yeah,
No?
but that was before
Yeah.
Sopranos.
Before
Yeah,
Sopranos,
Yeah,
yeah,
going further back.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, going back to 1991's not helping her case.
Who's
Tom
TC?
Cavanaugh shows up everywhere.
Who's that?
T. Carson.
Granted, I'm having a
That
hard
was-
time thinking of a role he was in, but I
I
know
thought that
his
was
face.
Neo for a second. Like that little fedora.
Lawrence Fishburne?
Remember when Neo, the singer, used to wear fedoras all the time?
Oh, Neo.
not Keanu Reeves Neo.
No.
Oh, I was thinking Keanu. You're talking about. I'm like, what?
So sick of love, Who is this dude? They just picked some random dude off the
He's in
street.
The
and was like,
Flash.
yo.
Yeah, he was on The Flash.
Okay.
He's been something else for a long time too. He's
Oh,
Janie's
yeah,
brother.
That,
on Scrubs.
it was like a small town type of show.
Oh, he was on Living
I
Single?
think he was the older brother of JD on Scrubs.
Yeah.
Jim Cummings.
Okay.
Hey, he's a voice actor for a bunch of animated stuff.
You got Don Gibb. You got Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds going to be there.
No shit. Are you kidding me?
He's right there. They don't even let his picture get like enlarged when you hover over it. This guy from The Mummy.
Yeah. Mummy.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
Like that's what I'm thinking. He's from The Mummy.
If you didn't get your NCC Chromium Danhausen book
Danhausen.
signed, you can get him signed
Yeah.
here. He lives literally 30 minutes from the freaking.
Why is it like the Wish website version of Sting?
He's a nice dude. Hey, first off, here's the two things about him. I know his LCS that he grew up in. Chris is the owner of it. So you know it too.
Yeah,
and him and his brother are always there, but he is about Pete's height. He's small.
There you go.
Oh,
Well,
there
he
you
did
go.
voice, but no, he was a
The
live
voice
actor.
actor then.
I know him from something. I can't think of it though.
But he's nice. Danhausen does a lot of stuff locally. He hooks a lot of people up. So make fun of
Marty
somebody like
Grabstein,
Ogre.
Courage the Cowardly
Assume it's
Dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
or this guy Harvey.
He's from What We Do in the Shadows.
I don't want to know what he does in the
yeah.
shadows.
Well, he must be
Wow,
forever
I
in the
like
shadows.
that coat though.
Stylish.
you play God of War, P, because he was in God of War.
Get outta here.
T.C. Carson.
Oh my God, Jimmy Hart's coming.
And
Dude,
Mouth of the South will
South?
be there too.
I
Jimmy
love
Hart, yeah.
Mouth of the South.
Is it Renee Jake? That one
I-
looks like Tom Arnold.
I know this guy, but I can't place
Why
him.
does
I
it
can
look
see
like
his
his
face.
glasses are fake and making his eyes yellow? That's just me.
No, he
They
had
do, like,
darker hair. But he had
airbrushing,
the
they
same
did like airbrushing all around him except for that. But hold on, go back. That's what they
What?
did. That's what they did. Look, he doesn't have a damn wrinkle on his head around his face, but then they couldn't get they couldn't airbrush
The
out of
glasses.
the picture. The glasses, so he got like 80,000 wrinkles there. No wrinkles on his forehead.
Or his
I
collar,
get it now.
his collar line.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What the fuck? You
Well,
look
they did
weird.
a job, and it wasn't great.
So I am looking forward to meeting that guy because he voiced Invader Zim.
Okay.
Ah,
no, really?
A whole bunch of other stuff, but I didn't know that. So that's kind of
yeah,
awesome.
but he's not John fucking Kreese.
Nope.
Walter Koenig,
Yeah, where do I know Walter Koenig from?
Star Trek,
The Star Trek man.
nuclear vessels,
That's Chekhov.
That's
Chekhov.
Chekhov. Oh my
Got
god!
no clue who that dude is.
vessels.
Oh, Wessel.
We want
The nuclear vessels.
Nuclear vessels.
He uses ball wrinkle cream.
And you know,
Who's this
Doug
guy?
Jones. He was
Doug Jones.
he was the body of Silver Surfer, but he was also Abe Sapien.
Oh,
The body
cool.
in the first movie, the body and the voice in the second movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he's skinny, so he was able to put the prosthetics on and still looks
Okay, I'll
So,
take your word
hold
for
on.
it.
Hold on. Jeter over here, I can't pronounce his first name. Is he the voice character for Miles Morales in the Spider-Man
I
game?
think he's the game. He's got to be
Yes.
the game guy because it's
Mhm.
it's the I
Okay.
know the other. I can't think of his name, but it's the other guy from the movies.
Wouldn't that be a solid chance to get a signature on a UF4 or Miles book of some sort while he's probably not going to have a big line and be a big name right now? I don't know.
I'm not a SIG guy, so I don't know.
But yeah, that might
I
be.
don't know how that
right.
game works.
He was also Sam in Last of Us, the video game.
Mm.
Nice.
Look, Daniel Logan's gonna be there. Don. He's only at every convention ever.
Daniel Logan had a run where he was at every Motor City for like 5 years.
There's no Ralph
the-
Macchio.
Is he the next Meatloaf?
Oh Jesus.
Daniel
Meatloaf didn't miss Motor City for eons
Yeah. Meatloaf made every single one.
until
Holy crap!
yeah.
Dermot Mulroney's still
What's
alive.
Dermot Mulroney doing? Wasn't he the president
Yeah,
in the MCU somewhere?
he was
I don't know.
Was it really? Wasn't he in that really bad election movie with Zach Galifianakis? And
Oh,
Ferrell?
don't you shit your
Campaign
pants,
or-
Marty? No, that's the other one.
Oh, that's not Dermot Mulroney.
No, it's the other guy. I always confuse him with Dermot Mulroney. I always confuse him with the guy from Steel Magnolias.
The other guy's name I can't remember.
Did Don just get a signature from Daniel Logan like in
Yeah.
Rhode Island?
Did Daniel Logan's at like every convention ever?
And he told Dom, "I'd love to be on your show, but I can't because of the actor strike." Well, the actor
Killer
strike's
Frogs.
over, buddy. So I'm gonna put him to the grill now.
Yeah, Panabaker.
This looks like a Revlon commercial here, Danielle.
A lot of Flash people in this thing.
Yeah. Who we get that? Chris Parnell.
I already miss Archer,
I
but
don't
thankfully
think
we're still getting a movie finale.
For Archer?
Yes, the show is over, but there's still something else coming. There's still a finale coming.
Does he still do the voice of Jerry on Rick and Morty?
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Ralph
Jerry.
Macchio's actually gonna be there?
Ralph Macchio and
And Kreese.
Martin Cove.
Martin
Yeah.
Cove. Yeah, that's it.
Has Ralph
they need
Macchio
is-
done
they need
anything since
Zabka.
Karate Kid?
They need
Uh,
Zabka.
I think
No,
he
he's just
does.
continued to be Karate Kid for like 30 years.
Yeah, he's doing it now on Netflix.
Fuck,
with
how
Cobra
sad
Kai.
is your-
Cobra Kai, yeah.
Yeah, but this was Lucifer on Supernatural.
He was in My Cousin Vinny. He was one of the two Utes.
Oh, you're right. He was a Ute.
He was a Ute.
What are you talking about? What, Ralph Macchio?
He was a Ute.
He was one of the
Yeah,
two Utes.
no, he was also in The Outsiders.
Wasn't he like the editor of Marvel for a while too?
Not that Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, but The Outsiders was before Karate Kid, bro.
It was.
But he was a Ute.
He was also on an episode of Psych.
Can we call him a Ute when we see him?
You could try.
Oh, I will. Won't try, buddy. I will. Who's this?
Peter
kid?
Speaking
Weller?
of Psych, look, Peter Weller.
Wow.
RoboCop.
Isn't he like a
And look,
history
Zach is
professor?
there.
now?
Look, dude, you got all three of them.
Yep.
You got the trifecta for Karate Kid now.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
Pat Morita, who's unfortunately
Tell me that's not
away.
airbrushed.
That is airbrushed 100%. Who's the guy? Who's Carlos?
Santana.
Yeah, no.
No,
He's
No,
also
he
on
was
The
also
Flash.
on the Flash. He was
Oh.
Vibe. So get your DC
Vibe looks
Vibe
ready.
number ones out.
All right. Who's May? That's
She
an
was in
interesting
Scott
outfit.
Pilgrim.
Which one was she?
She was the girlfriend.
Oh, the real girlfriend?
went- No. And remember, you went through a sexy phase. Like she dated Ramona's ex that was a girl. She was the
Oh.
ninja, and then she was also in Arrested Development as the girl that her.
Oh, really? Anne?
Yeah.
Her?
Her?
Nice.
Marion Ravenwood canceled.
He was on Lost.
Oh,
Yep, she was supposed to be there.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
from Indiana Jones.
Yep. And then I think Tom Felton was Draco from.
yep, and also on
Yeah,
the
he
Flash.
canceled. And then
What's
the Blue
that
Beetle.
last guy's name?
Oh, that's a Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Zolo
So,
Mariduena.
Because he was Cobra Kai.
He was announced a while ago, and then I didn't even know he canceled.
well, that stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's the last one.
Oh, that's
That's
not
it.
terrible then.
That's not actually. It isn't.
No,
that
it's
bad.
not horrible.
That's a decent list. Yeah.
Sticks is excited. He says it's a great lineup. I wouldn't go that far.
I'm like,
I
great.
Let's say it's kind of takes away from the March show. The March show is a little bit better, but
We need
Show, but yeah.
Motor City needs to be the first convention on the East Coast to get all of the Last of Us crew together one of these years.
let's see what we can do.
Literally, like every few weeks, my wife and I have that conversation. She's like, "What do we have to do? We gotta tell them. We gotta tell them." I'm like,
It says.
"We can tell them."
It says right here.
The question
Request a
is,
guest. So
If you had,
if
you had Don
everybody
Gibbs
does
sign,
it,
if you had Don Gibbs sign one thing, is it a copy of Revenge of the Nerds or Bloodsport?
ooh,
Oh,
Think about this: if we had all 48 people who are
Harley
watching
Davidson
live
bandana.
right now, put that in there for the request, I bet you it could come true. Just saying.
I'm still kind of torn on JJ's question about Bloodsport or Revenge of the Nerds.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
do Bloodsport. I mean, I watched
Bloodsport.
Revenge of the Nerds, but Bloodsport was more impactful for me.
I don't know.
Everyone
There was
requested
nudity in
cows.
Revenge of the Nerds, and I really appreciated that as a youth.
I mean, I appreciate
Agreed.
it. But
Agreed.
I'm just saying.
I second that notion. Agreed.
yeah, we should also request Dom as a guest. I agree.
Yeah.
We think.
So hey, go real quickly. Go to we can go with comic guest, but I think there's something cool. Go to attractions really quickly in events. And I want to hear if people have been to one of these before. So I'm also, besides reducing the amount of swearing that I'm doing, I'm also trying to do more things where I completely usually get bored at and spend time in like these. Keep going down. Keep going down. In these like little goofy things that they do at cons that you never go to. Keep going down.
You want to do an escape room or face
No.
painting?
Keep going down.
Who are we gonna cosplay as, Marco?
Get the shit out of here. Keep going down.
All
See,
right,
Dom. Or damn it, Dom. All right, go to
Dom's not even here.
Sketch Duels. Right there in the bottom right corner. Yeah. No, click on the thing. Not these two people. Here. Watch your favorite. So they're having Katie Cook, who's going to be a guest there, and Andy Price, who's going to be a guest there.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, you're right. Spoiler alert. Do something called Sketch Duels. Does anybody know what this is?
I
Because
imagine
I'm
they
thinking
give them
about bringing the
something
kids
to
in.
sketch.
Yeah, but apparently they go into the audience and ask questions, and then they sketch it. And if you're there, you can also win the original art.
Yeah, well, they probably just go, all right, let's pick a character. Whose line is it
So,
anyway?
Let me
All
get
right,
this
we're
straight.
doing Beast. What is he doing, guys?
You're
He's
super
cooking
his
excited
nose.
about.
And what's he wearing? A beret. All right,
Underwear.
oh, Beast wearing a
I'm gonna-
beret, cooking dinner.
I'm gonna ruin Marco's day again. I just want to get this straight. You're super excited about basically what is win, lose, or draw for the convention.
No, I didn't say I was super. Excuse me. I just said I was going to try something different because I
that's
normally
fine.
ignore this shit like the plague. But JJ, what I really was going to do is my daughter's a big fan of pony books, and she just finished off the combination book because Tony Fleece was very nice. I gave her the book that him and Trish were in, and it also had Andy and Cook in it. And so she just finished reading that, saying, "Oh, it's really cool. Is Mr. Tony going to be there?" I said, "He's not, but the two of the other people are going to be there." And I looked it up and saw they were going to do the sketch duel. So I'm wondering though, is it like kid friendly where you take a kid in there and they can like,
Well,
draw a, what'd she say? She said,
well, I can't zoom in
There's
on
a
it.
guy in a
Apparently,
bunny
I mean, look,
costume.
we got somebody dressed up as something in the audience. Like
It's
just-
about as
yeah,
kid,
but that's a furry. It looks like I don't know about that.
it's kid friendly until the first adult jumps up and says penis.
yeah. What's this guy in the back doing? Because to me,
Yeah, look, this is what I'm telling you. The
Taking a
crowd does not make this look kid friendly. So that's what I'm like. Will they have a good time if they go to this?
with some sort of clothing item
Because
that looks like it's being removed.
This is the problem with it too. It's like at 4. It's like right at dinner time between 4 and 5:30, 4:30 and 5:30. Yeah. So I'm like,
no
should I bring the
disrespect
kids
to
to
these
this?
artists.
huh?
No disrespect to these artists, but it looks like a place where people went to go sit down because they couldn't find tables by the concession stand.
I need a break.
Agreed.
My legs hurt.
Agreed.
I should have brought extra shoes, like Marco
I
said.
just thought, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta adjust. My
Hold on, guys, hold on
for a second.
Here's the thing. That's why I'm asking. Like, is this something? What? Like, Styx probably did this before. No, apparently he didn't. No, I thought it'd be like you yell out like I like Apple Jacks fighting like a dragon.
Also has it right. It's like the comedy improv version of the con. You just like yell out like guy in a Starbucks. Like,
No, I think you yell a character. Okay, is it not that you yell a character out and the two people have to draw the character as fast as possible, and whoever does a better job
what they're doing? Be like,
I think it is.
I don't know.
I would guess that they have a time limit. You have 2 minutes to draw this thing, so they both draw it, and then the audience votes on whichever one is better.
So it is win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, that's my guess. I don't know.
How do you play? I don't know. You guys keep saying that, but you're acting like everybody knows what win, lose, or draw is.
I think everybody does know.
Well, you either win, you lose, and then you draw.
But you draw things.
Oh,
Pictionary. Fine. Pictionary, Marco.
Pictionary, over to Pictionary.
Yeah, but aren't you trying to guess what they're drawing when it's Pictionary?
Yeah, but
That's
so it's
true.
Pictionary only. You already know what it is.
Reversed.
Win, lose, or draw.
Okay,
You gotta.
what I'm asking is if I have
Wait,
the
wasn't
heathens
Pictionary they
there.
gave you a word and you drew it?
If I hold on,
Well,
if I have the heathens there and one of them jumps up on a chair and goes, "I want to see a alicorn with a rainbow dash," are they going to both draw? Is it like you get to see the draw?
Yeah, it's a duel.
I think
imagine
that's
they
what
both
it
have
is.
the
But
same thing.
to JJ's point earlier, that doesn't stop that guy taking his pants
Hey,
off in
what's
the
up,
back of the
Wesley?
room yelling out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, My Little Pony doing.
Well, you know what that
traumatized.
means. You know what that means. That guy's going to get the treatment of thieves, like the thief that was stealing comics last year. He's going to accidentally have a black eye in the back of a police car.
YouTube literally just auto-censored Pete as he froze before he yelled penis.
They knew it was coming.
It literally was. Oh,
I would recommend, Marco, that hey, Pete, can you go up right above from Sketch Tools? There's like the one thing right up there. I would recommend that you take your kids to the appropriately named Kids Den.
No, have you been to the Kids Den before?
That
place is depression and shit. It sucks. It is
have a ball pit?
miserable. No, it's literally some artist person talking to kids like they're slow and just it's weird. It's weird.
What is
It's
JSA?
a kid and family friendly programming and activities. Create
do you know what
Live
it
with
is?
the Ghostbusters, play The Floor is Lava, crafting, story times, and kids cosplay contest.
Dub, do you know where that is?
I have no idea where that is.
It's that section that's right next by the bathroom with the guy that sells the bootleg plastic protectors. That little section there where it's always like, why is this in the middle of the floor? Yeah.
Like
why is it in the middle of the floor?
protectors?
That's what the Kids Den is.
Why is the face painting guy promoting a balloon animal?
What?
I don't know.
Maybe it's
He's got like
Marco, there was a request in the chat earlier. What do we have to do for you to get your face painted?
Not happening. Look at this guy. Not happening. Absolutely not happening.
How can it be for charity?
Sure, it has
Can
balloon
it be-
animals on it.
You know what? We
something-
can
what can we do?
hold on now. Here's what it can be for.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Veterans Day.
Okay.
Right? And Andy, I hate you motherfuckers. I got so much shit to do this weekend too. All right, we'll do it. Okay, I gotta figure it out because I also have my nephew's getting first baptism, so I just gotta figure out when I can arrange.
There was a request in the chat that said, get Marco to get his face painted. So I'm just trying to work with the chat here.
We have a place that these people can donate money for your shirt.
Mission 22 is an accredited place that Tel Valhalla donates to.
Okay. So let's try to work this out. We'll try to work this out, and we'll get you guys. Make sure let's try to work this out. I think we can get that to work. Dub. We'll see. Wait, who's asking though? Because it was BK. We can't. His mom's credit card's already been rejected.
I don't think it was BK, but it doesn't matter who it is.
BK tried to buy something with his mom's credit card. It bounced back already. We're not playing that game with BK anymore, right? But maybe we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I don't think it was BK, but I
Wait,
don't know.
my question is, do they get to pick what my face is painted as?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
why not?
This is starting to go
How
sideways.
you
I
face
think.
paint the
how's that
Joker?
going
Like, that's just
sideways?
white, and then you put lipstick on and dye your hair green. That's not really.
How
face
long does it take to paint somebody's face? This also seems like it's going to be very time consuming.
No.
Depends on detail.
They got to make money. They want to get people in and out.
You think there's a lot of people lining
And
up
think
for
of it
that
this way.
dude to paint the
You're already
face?
poo-pooing the idea. Do you really want to pick it yourself? At least this way you could say, I didn't pick this. They made me do this.
That's a good
Otherwise,
point.
really? That's what you chose? The creeper? You wanted to go as the creeper?
That'd be kind of funny.
Can you go and bring me a comic for reference? Because I don't know what he looks like.
You wanted to go with the creeper, but he drew Freakazoid instead. And
That's fine. Who said this about? I don't see anybody in the chat. Oh,
I don't remember who said it, but I saw it. It was back there.
I don't think that's a true thing.
I didn't make it up.
You made it up. All right.
Even if he
like,
did.
is Ghostbusters Detroit is like a cosplay troupe?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like a supernatural thing.
No, it's a cosplay thing. No, they come. They get all. They got a car. They got some pretty cool costumes or cosplay outfits. I guess you call it.
How many Venkmans do they have?
With that many people, it's hard not to cross the streams. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't see the 501st there this time. So maybe Ghostbusters.
The other one is. Isn't it the one from Windsor?
Wow.
Go over to the left. You can see.
I thought that was Sam Neill for a
Yeah.
second. Then I realized it's this new next generation guy.
The Great Lakes chapter, the 501st should be there.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Great Lakes.
Oh, yep. Right. First thing. Yep.
Alice Cooper.
He's not there.
No, these are old pictures. That's what I'm saying because I thought that was Sam Neill.
William Frakes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so let's go. Who's going to be
fucking outrageous?
Who's going to be the guest? Who's going to be the guest here?
Let's look at the comic guest.
Comic guest.
Oh, that's right. We
Thank you for nobody helping me out with the question I had. I appreciate it, chat. Good job. Congratulations. What the hell?
Nobody's done it before. You don't want them to lie to you.
Stegman, all right.
Yeah, Stegman was a late announcement. Yep, I saw him
Again.
recently.
Rose Bash. Let's put it this way. This is a really good opportunity. Motor City Comic Con is a really good opportunity to see some of these people because Sousa Micah last year had no line and nobody at her table for like a whole day.
Except for that one guy that was creeping. No, there was one guy that was creeping on her hard. Oh, besides that guy, you're right. Where?
Sweeney Boo.
Yeah,
I'm surprised if there's only one.
There was one guy that was creeping hard. All right. I like. Yeah, Stegman's back. That's good. Rose Bash, good.
You got Rose Bash and Ryan Benjamin's not bad.
Sweeney
and he does have a good point though. Like there's not where they put these guys up. They're very accessible to you too. You know what I mean? It's very accessible for these artists.
Tony Daniel and Finch.
Tony Daniel looks like somebody surprised him.
Oh, Chuck Brown too. That's awesome.
Dude, how are they gonna do my man Grant like that?
He looks like a mugshot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was
Henry
gonna say,
Grant.
like his fucking football photo. Like
That looks like somebody took school ID.
Yeah, school ID or a
school ID.
A football intro video or something.
Hey Pete, click on the Robert
Henry
Bruno.
Grant,
That's like
Miami
one of your
University.
people.
Which one?
Robert Bruno. Go up a little bit. Yeah, right there.
This guy?
Yeah, he's a Philadelphia guy.
Ah,
He works for the Eagles.
interesting.
Eagles.
And
Yeah,
look at the picture he drew right there.
Ooh.
Bad.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wait.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
See, now you have to come, Andy.
Well, I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, well, hey, is he doing an artist alley table? Is he taking commissions? What's going on?
I mean, I don't know. He's a
Well, these
commercial
are the
illustrator.
artists, so yeah, maybe. I don't know this guy though. Interesting. Have to put him on the radar.
Well, maybe we'll have Dub go do an interview with him. Or the greatest of all time, Andy. Give us some pub here.
Rick Leonardi.
Oh, get your Spider-Man 29.9 signed.
Yeah, that's right. Mine's Zeb Wells.
What's up with Mark?
It looks like a
Not
portrait.
a lot of there's not a lot of creators. Look at that.
Click on that Mark guy real quick. Let's see what he's about.
Mark. The picture of Mark. Sparaccio.
He just drew a picture of himself, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Under the legendary Will Eisner,
Oh, wow. Okay.
who was recognized as the creator of the graphic novel. Wait, you're not talking about yourself. You're talking about you went to school
With Will Eisner?
Ooh, garbage pail artist.
under. Yeah, Upper Deck.
Wacky packages.
Tom and Witchhammer.
We Upper Deck. Did anybody? I don't know if anybody guys news, but there's actually you know how they have the online signing for comics. CGC does.
Yeah.
They're doing it for cards now. There's one for Jim Lee.
Oh, really?
You can mail cards.
Cards?
Can you sign my entire X-Men set from the 90s where you did all of the cards?
All right. Who else do we got there? That's it?
Yeah.
Got Alex Tagora. Secret identity and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
You tell me who you want me to click on if you want some more info on them.
Who's Megan?
Huang?
Wang.
Canadian comic artist, sometimes writer. She's from Toronto.
Oh, Star Wars Hyperspace
Star Wars
Stories.
Hyperspace Stories.
Yeah, there you go.
My Little Pony, little Star Trek and Star Wars for IDW. I'm guessing a little Oni, Rick and Morty.
She's like an in-house Dark Horse guy.
No, that's
IDW.
IDW Oni as well.
Mm-hmm.
She does like most
My little jabronis.
smaller indies.
Right.
Do you want to see Wade Von Graubadger?
What does Jamal do? Look at Jamal. He looks like he wants to talk to you. He's like the guy that's going to call you over. Hey, I got a book I want.
No, but see, Jamal also looks like the guy when I'm walking out of Artist Alley. I don't want to make eye contact because I don't.
That's the guy. That's what I'm saying. Like you make eye contact. Hey, come here. I got a book.
I
Do you
don't
like?
buy anything. I was just
Do you
walking.
like dogs? Do you like devil people? Do you like this? Do you like comics at all? That's that guy.
I don't like talking.
G.I. Joe.
Wrong Earth. Working with Scott Snyder on his new creator-owned series, Dudley Dotson and the Forever Machine.
Sorry, I missed that one.
Well, it's on Comixology, so digital only, it looks like.
All right. David Finch, okay. Why does that guy look like he took a picture at a hotel room? He's just looking in the mirror. Go down one.
Where? Oh,
That guy. That is in a hotel room. What the?
maybe he
Yeah,
did.
that's in a mirror in a hotel room.
Hey, New Jersey.
Of course, somebody from New Jersey would do something like that.
He's worked with Disney, Marvel, Lucasfilm. I don't know what he's done, though.
Yeah, taking pictures in hotels apparently.
Professional doodler. Don't like the sound of that.
Oh, Roosevelt makes all the Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, of all the
The
pop
crazy
culture
Hawaiian
stuff.
shirts of like all the different characters.
Ah, well, look at the
I
shirt.
Toho on his list though.
That's
I
why
don't know.
he show the shirt. That's why
Can
he's
I
in
just-
here. You
Can I
want to
just put it out there? This list looks semi-weak.
I didn't want to
I
say
can
that, but
concur
you are
with that.
correct.
So
It's a little light.
it's a little on the light side. Especially for like there being an actor strike going on. You think they would have like
Yeah, I figured they would have loaded up.
creators.
Well, I think it is around holiday time too, so it's kind of tough. But you figured you'd call up. Why would you call up Soul and what's his name, Ryan Brown? They come out here during the holidays. You know what I mean? Because their family's back from this way. Call those dudes up. Give them a couple ducats. They'll come out here for. I mean, that would have been all right, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, that's probably how they got Stegman.
yeah, that's how they. Yeah. You just call everybody back for the holidays.
Oh, is
If
there
you're
anything
gonna
else you want to look at for Motor City, or do you want to go play the game real fast before we're
Let's
going to wrap up?
go. Is there anything else in there? There's nothing else in there, I don't think.
There's exhibitors if you want to see exhibitors.
Let's see artists. Did it say who's in Artist Alley? Maybe they sneak somebody in Artist Alley.
Maybe Artist, maybe Artist
check
Alley's
to
one.
see if Beth is going to be there. I forgot to ask her.
Were we looking for Beth?
She's been busy.
She has been busy. She's been doing comic covers a lot lately
Yep.
too.
Nice.
All right.
Adventures of art by.
Tell me when to stop because I'm going to keep scrolling.
I'm a fan of that Andrew Heath, by the way. Just he was on the first row.
Who is he?
He does a lot of posters and like pop culture, like stuff like that. I have a lot of his art. He does Nintendo stuff. He does cool movie stuff, and it's like kind of like poppy art. But I don't know. I used to come every year and buy something from him.
It's a very educational art right there. Is because do not leave the batteries in the Game Boy, people.
Right.
Do not leave the batteries in the Game Boy.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
A lot of poster style things.
Oh, that's
and,
cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
There you go. Little shot of the booth.
Yeah.
And then back to the Game Boy. All right, there we go. Anybody else to stop on?
Keep going.
Man, all these people, they try to cheat to get their names earlier on the list by putting the art of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
Keep going.
What's that one say?
Artie Wishash.
I can't even read what the hell it is.
Author Christina Elbar.
You would know if
Rick Flag
it
is
was
going to be there.
Beth would have her logo on there probably.
Well, we didn't get to. Well, yeah, we didn't get to. We did
Like
pass
Flag.
these. Look at
Wow, that guy's got a big round head. Where did he take that picture? Oh,
that. Colored
God,
beyond
good
the
Lord.
lines. Critical Critters.
Okay, click on CW. I'm just interested at this point. Go back up and click
Which
on
one?
CW. Go back up
CW,
right there.
You got to go back to CW.
You got that terrible photo.
Fantasy business author, internationally known inlay artist, and award-winning storyteller. He's also a championship fencer and weaved his knowledge of combat into his battle scenes.
Dude, Oh, I know this guy. I read this book. This is actually good. That's
Necro?
a terrible picture. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This is actually a good book. That's not what the guy looks like. That's a
Now
terrible.
you know you can go talk about
I might
Necro.
actually have that book around here someplace, as a matter of fact. Oh my God, good Lord.
You know, that was a dream bush.
I'm going to fence that guy. I'm going to try to fence him. I'm going to text somebody right now and say, hey, can I fence your uncle at Motor City Comic Con? Let me see what I can do.
Get excited designs.
Where is his number?
Still going.
Jason
keep
Moore,
going.
he's everywhere. Keep going. Well, what would her name be under?
The Chalk Girl, I think.
Yeah, I didn't see her.
Oh, you looked already?
I looked. Yeah, she was here in May, so I don't know if she would do twice.
Okay, yeah.
Dragons. We're halfway through the alphabet.
Oh, can you? I don't know what it's going to show, but Lucky Cat Market. That's a friend of the. I mean, that it's not going to be anything bad, but like
That's what I'm saying. What do you think it's going to show?
I don't know what she's going to show in her pictures, but anyway, that's for the wife. That's her buddy.
Okay.
She does a bunch of little anime jewelry and
pins?
things like that. Yeah, little pins,
Little
keychains. She does like
coasters?
cups and
Keychains. There's some. That's cool.
yeah,
Even tote bags.
yeah. She does all kinds of wacky stuff.
Well, you could just be this guy and take a picture with your cat.
What?
The guy just took a picture with his cat. Talking about the guy who took a picture in the hotel room. This guy just
Oh, the
said,
guy in the hotel room is ridiculous, though.
Oh, yeah, I messaged back already. That was quick.
This guy looks like one of the pictures inside the picture book at the haircut place.
Yeah.
Like, do you want this?
I want my hair to look like that.
Oh, dude, no, come on. This guy on the right, that's rough, dude. You know where he's at? This dude just took a selfie while sitting down at a chair in a booth when it's slow.
Yeah.
He literally just is like, yo, bro. Okay, cool. That's going to be my picture.
I ain't going to tell you shit about me either, but I'm going to be there Friday to Sunday.
But I'm going to have that dude. Yeah. What the fuck?
Well, you got this book. Yi Shin.
Yeah, maybe he just like threw it all together at the last minute because like he didn't know he was gonna be there.
Yeah, and they're like, give us a picture. And he's like, I don't have a picture. I just have this one I posted for Instagram because I was bored at the con that day.
We should have the people vote. Can we put up a vote? We should have them vote on somebody that we have to go buy something from here at this con.
Look at this guy's face.
Yes.
Isn't that the same guy? This guy.
No. Yes.
I could have sworn it's like a goddamn. It's like a match game. I'm like, I saw that face before.
Couldn't remember if he sent his stuff in, so he did it a second time.
He's got 2 places.
Go to Poi11.
He did Hong Kong Fooey.
That
See
guy?
what she does. That's not a guy. That's a girl.
No, I'm talking about the duplicate face guy.
Yeah, he's got Hong Kong Fooey picture or drawing in there.
Nice. I like
number one super guy.
She's a certified cat. This is a girl, right? I'm
cat
not
boy
fucking.
love. Yes.
What's a cat boy lover?
I don't enthusiast. I don't know what. Can we search that on the internet or should we not?
I don't think we want to.
I will not be searching that.
Zaggy.
They like Zaggy. What Zaggy? What's a cat boy lover? Silly, fun, and family-related comics. Oh, that sounds okay. No, that's not okay. That's not family. What is going on?
What's not okay?
The girl bleed. Get off this.
What?
Venom. You don't know what that is either. Deadly Venom. Don't act like you know what that is. You know I don't know what that is. You don't know what that is. All right, get off of this. Yeah.
I don't think
this
there's
is
anything
weirding
bad.
me out. That's weirding me out.
Okay, I looked for it. It's a Disney show.
What? Catboy Lover?
Catboy the Lover. Wait, it's a Disney Junior.
Wait,
what the shit is with Scott?
Wait, from PJ Masks?
Catboy? Yes, PJ Masks.
Oh, okay. Catboy from PJ Masks, huh?
Okay, man, I know that. I know that reference.
That did not sound like that was going to go that route.
My son was, I think, when he was like 3 or 4. That was one of his Halloween costumes.
What's with Scott, dude? He didn't even look at the. He's like, what is going on with these pictures? Well,
he didn't want to look straight on. He wanted to be caught.
See what he does. See what he does.
That's just a random picture somebody took of him.
He likes boobies.
What the fuck?
He's a local guy. He's been here he comes every year.
I know, but what's with the picture?
What the hell's going on here?
It's falconry.
Oh, it's the cape. Because I just saw a head floating in a bush. And then I realized, it's his cape matches the bushes.
Does the cape match the drape?
Why is Jesus' head just floating in a bush?
Oh my God.
HR says, do not search anymore because the FBI will be knocking on your door.
Oh my God.
All right, Loki. All right. He still likes the chesticles.
Yes, she was.
Space go. See? All right. We're at the S's, so we're almost done.
Shush box?
Smush box?
I don't know. No, I don't want no smush boxes. No, thank you.
It looks like you get big-eyed anime stuff.
Oh, dude, go to that Yoda.
That's kind of cool.
Well, that is kind of cool.
A weird cat. Well, okay.
Right. Oh, God. I got to bail, guys. It's 11 o'clock.
Andy, good having you.
All right, bud.
Thanks for hanging in this weekend.
4 a.m. comes super early, so I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
I got to go to sleep.
I know. I got to go too.
Later, guys.
All right, later. We'll see you. Oh, this is cool.
That's some detailed shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh boy, you killed it with Kylo Ren.
No, I think I've seen this guy before. He's got good stuff.
Green Power Ranger. No, I like this though. This I like this. All right, we're in the T's. It's Tina's, TL.
Yoda Gardner's boss.
Nope, we're at the end. Anything to check? Oh, Marco fucking left. Well, it's a good thing he left. And we're done. We're done with this part of the segment, and we can get into our game.
Oh boy.
All right, Dub. I know you want to go. Hang in for a couple of more minutes.
You're good. You're good. Yeah. So the game that is happening.
We're gonna just pick up where we left off, sort of. As you guys know, do we need to run the thing? Just so I can find it easier, I'm gonna run the thing. Where is the thing? On the radio. All right. So for last week, We played the game. We had $500. We bought a few books, and we had some money left over. So let's look at how we did so far. This part is your chance if you guys really feel like we need to get out of any of these books that we bought last week. Now probably would be the time before we get into this week's books. At least that's how I work it out in my head. Granted, we've only held these things for a week, but this is what we bought. Or was to say what you guys bought, because we had to lean on what the chat said. We bought this Batman 47 color Alex Ross book for $18 raw. I found a copy that sold a couple of days ago for $40. So, by my estimation, I'd say this book is up.
Oh, wow.
Just go.
Oh, yeah, that was the one out of the little black, Harley's little black bag. Book
Yep.
bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just going off of that, granted, I'm not saying that it's a guarantee you're going to be able to sell it and get the same amount or any of that. It's just for our intents and purposes here. That's what I'm doing. So I found this sale. This book appears to be up right now. So if we wanted to get out, we could and have more money to spend for this week's books.
Wait, so you're going to keep track of if we decide to sell it or not? Okay.
I'll try.
So we need to know if the chat wants to sell this book. We bought it for 18, want to sell it for 40. Right? That's what we're going for?
Yeah, otherwise we can just keep holding on to it. I'm going to keep going. If the chat starts going, we can always go back to a book and really have an in-depth discussion because, again, it's only been a week, so I'm not really expecting for us to be selling anything. I'm just kind of working this little aspect into our little bit of a game.
I'm selling it. If I have a vote in this one, I probably
would sell.
I'm out.
I'd probably cash in this. I mean, we doubled up over a week.
I'll take the money. Double up in the week. I'm good. So, anyone else selling?
You guys let us know in the chat, and we can go and cash in and get another $40 into our pockets for this week's game. Because right now, we'll get to it. What we have, we're going to start with a new fresh 500 plus the leftovers. What are these guys? These guys still? What are you talking about? Puerto Rico?
No, there was some comments in the chat.
All right, well, we're keeping addicts on board with this. So's Ryan. Yeah, all right. Okay, so we could be selling that one, but I'll show you the next one. And we don't want to linger too long on this. This book, no sales for this one. This $100 9.4 DC Universe variant for Green Lantern. So it did not sell. There's no new copies to sell. So no price increase as of yet. So
yeah, we're holding on to this one.
I mean, we can cash out and get our money back, but
I like the DC Universe.
I think we hold. I think it's the hold.
Yeah, there's still time for those.
But if you guys feel differently, say it in the chat, but don't just say. I mean, I know like BK saying sell. I'm taking that as for the other book.
Yeah.
What book? Like Green Lantern sell. It's just something so we know where you're at if you decide to go. I'm assuming because I know the person saying it keep the DC Universe variant.
Right. He's keeping it. Yeah, I'm holding on to this one too. I'm not getting rid of this yet.
This was a tricky one because again, we used the $3 price on cover price for Next Wave 1, and then I found this was the last single issue I could find that wasn't part of a lot, 2 issues, 12 issues, graded or anything like that. But it was back in October, but it was $18.
Huh.
So we could cash this one in too if we wanted to.
We paid $3.
I don't know how much upside we can get. I mean, this wasn't one time near $100 book, but I don't think it's going to ever see that again. To be fair. But $3 was not that much of a buy-in.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we can hold. I mean, I don't know. This one's kind of iffy because I don't know if I know it's one sale in October, but I'd want to see.
I know
more.
That's why I had to be a little questionable.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, I don't want this book, but I don't feel comfortable with it.
Sell it. All right, so yeah. Marco, just to kind of bring you up to speed, it looks like we're selling this one. You're muted.
Why are we selling anything?
They doubled up. I don't think we're gonna get much more money out of this book. Like how much?
Get rid of it. Okay.
So we cash in and we got it to spend. So we made money. Plus, I didn't want it to begin with.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't care.
So I'm happy. The chat agreed. The chat was like, sell. So this is going to be one. We're going to add 40 to our pile. We decided to keep the Green Lantern. Again, we only have 5 books. Okay. There's some debate here what to do with the next wave.
Chat says sell. Chat's all sell on this one.
All right. So we can cash in next wave.
Yeah, cashing in.
So we're adding 58 to our pile.
All right.
The Static. We bought a 9.8 on that average price of $145. I found a $200 sale. It also was in October, but only on the 24th. So it's less than 2 weeks ago. But that was the most recent sale I could find of this book.
I'm not ready to sell Static yet.
Ooh, really? I disagree.
$55 profit, not enough?
And we don't have to pay taxes on it. So
Well, we also got to remember the chat's going to be 90 seconds behind us or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah,
so we got to give them some time to wait.
I just wonder.
I don't know why would you move it though?
Just because you want more money to spend this week.
Yeah, you're going to Motor City Comic Con this weekend, and you want money to spend.
Well, it's not like they've done anything with it.
Yeah. Wookie and Joe are like, sell it, get it out of here.
Yeah.
I'm holding this one personally.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold this one. This one's got.
I mean, realistically, because we're using off of whatever the top sale is, I will say hold, because what's going to happen is the first mention of news, they're going to flood the market with it. So
I looked for the most recent sale that would match what we're doing. That's what I did.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
In this fantasy world,
yeah,
hold's the right move. In reality, take the money because. You might not.
Well, what do we think? We got one keep and a couple of 2 sells, and then us.
All right, so I say hold. Let's hold it. JJ said hold.
Yeah, I also say hold, and Dubs said
hold it. We can hold that one.
All right, good. That's also less work for me on having to change this. And our last book was our Ambassador's 9.8 for $30. It's still only $30, so
I'd buy another one, but yeah, that's fine. I'm holding on this one.
I really like this book.
Yeah,
I like the story of
stuff.
this book.
What'd you say, JJ?
I'm out of the Millar stuff.
Oh, you're out.
I hear you, but this was a decent read, and $30 for a 9.8.
Yeah, this was fun, not just because Marco was reading it. It was actually a fun read.
No, it was a good book.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes Marco makes the books a little more enjoyable, sometimes less enjoyable. This one was
before our sales. Our portfolio was up $92 from what we spent, and we had $204 left over.
Oh yeah!
But now we're apparently cashing in. What was it? 58.
So smart.
What is this? Fantasy comic book seller? Is that?
Yep,
is
it's
that
exactly what we're doing. So we're cashing in. So we got 262 to add to this week.
This was based off of years ago. Years ago, this was a pitch. This is what Pete was saying. Years ago, this was a pitch. I got in front of. I was on a different channel. And they'd have like ideas all the time. And I got in front of everybody and I pitched this idea, this specific idea. And they're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I was like, well, and then people took portions of it off and did other shows. But I still
kind of like this. But we've got 762 to start with for this week's list.
For this week. So now we have 762. Mm-hmm.
All right. So
again, we didn't have it planned out with tier maker and stuff. This is a lot better way of doing it. Pete's a genius.
Mm-hmm. Pete is a genius.
But why do you need the maybe? You gonna maybe buy something?
Well, for right now, we have.
Well, yeah, because we put it in maybe if we can't decide yet if the vote's split, then we go back to it.
We come back to that dealer and buy it later.
We come back to at the
come
end.
buy it later and don't buy it later. All right, here we go.
Hold on, before we get started, I really got to go. Sorry.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. I know. I gotta
be quick, but
I gotta break some stuff down, and I gotta
Yeah, I mean, I literally just jump on the boat and I take it across the lake, and then I walk across the street. I'm there. So
I have to wake up and pack the wife's stuff, and then drive an hour.
Move this man!
Besides, Ryan, hit me up. I think you got my digits. Hit me up, and then let me know what you're doing. Everybody else, if you're coming out to Motor City, come by, say hi. If not, I'll try to take some videos and let you guys know how it all works. Should have done one today, but I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll show you guys some pictures and video of how we set up and what we do. So, cool.
Nice.
All right, guys, take care.
All right,
see you guys next week.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
All right, brother. See you soon.
All right, later.
Okay, well, we still got JJ. He's another.
He's only got 10 minutes. All right, cool. So this is gonna be me and Pete doing
Fly.
doing this by yourself.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll be fine. We'll go quick.
We'll be fine. Yeah, we've done it before. All right, let's go. First book that we have is
This is going to hit our budget if you decide to buy in now.
Yeesh.
We start in quick. 8 years ago, this was a $300 raw book. But we're not using that price. We'd have to go off of one of these current kind of fair market
I don't want to
value.
blow our whole budget on this book. I gotta stay within the budget, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't. No.
Our budget is $762, and I love this book, but I don't think we can spend our whole budget on a.
We're not spending the whole budget on this.
I am, me too, but I don't know.
Pass, John.
But I like other books also.
Yeah, there's got to be some other books that we can get here. Okay, cool. Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I wanted to put it in there.
This one of those books that it doesn't go down a whole lot, but
it nudges.
I don't think it ever goes up that much.
It nudges its floor, but it doesn't go down. But
I feel like it's been
kind of
like 1,000.
Yes, you're right. It's stagnant a lot. 100%.
Because I found one for $1 and I sold it the same day for like $3.50. It took me a couple of years, but I finally bought back in close to that same price for a raw copy that was about the same. Both like VFs. It's just,
there's some interesting books later on this list.
It's just a 1 in 10 Adam Hughes
cover and.
All right, but here we go. Alias from 8 years ago. I did 2 every year, by the way, and then 6 months and 3 months.
How much is it now?
You can tell when the TV show was. Was the TV show 8 years ago?
It was talked about. But no, look, fair market value is $94 or a $192.98.
I might be interested in buying this again.
Yeah.
There's other grades, as you can see. If you were so inclined.
So 120 for a 9.8.
I don't know that they circle back to this character at all for much, though.
Yeah, I don't know. There's rumors she'll come back along with like Punisher and.
Yeah, but those are the rumors forever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, part of it's because they brought back Daredevil already.
Yeah, but that's Daredevil. I mean, this is Jessica Jones. I don't know.
Yeah, like really? Jessica Jones worked best in this title, Alias.
Yeah.
She worked best on her own. Putting her in the Marvel universe proper, it was kind of a weird. It didn't work as well.
Well, because I think they were originally going to hook her and. Well, her in the Luke Cage story with the daughter that worked fine.
It was okay, but she was
especially during Civil War.
She was almost a means to an end. She was a means for them to get a new superhero kid that they could talk about.
Yeah,
he says he likes to hunt for $100. Yeah, I kind of do too. I'm not disagreeing with Joe, but it looks like there's a couple passes on this. So,
yeah, any of the price points that are shown, I think we could say are game.
Let's put it to maybe because we're kind of like
all right. We can put it maybe. We can come back to it, so we can keep the game moving and not linger too long. I do love this cover. I had it on a pint glass, and then my wife broke it, so I got to get a new one.
Hey, it's the first appearance of Jessica Jones.
Oh shit!
Oh wait, what?
No, I just forgot to delete that when I was.
You forgot to delete the top.
I don't know if I'm gonna put $100 on it. This book sounds like a book that you have a raw copy of a near mint raw copy, and you put it up on the wall for $100, and nobody even looks at it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. People love this cover.
Yeah, I mean they point at it and like, yeah, but they'll be like, oh, that's a cool cover. That's it. They don't want to know what the price is. If they do that, they go like, oh, what's the price? Oh, I got like 3 of these, and you're like,
I feel like this is the cover that like. I mean, I feel like besides the real, big comic collectors, no jock, but like, I don't think I feel like this is the comic cover that people like. That's a really cool image, and they go buy a poster.
Yeah,
not the comic.
Fair enough. Well, like I said, I bought a pint glass.
I don't know.
Is this the information for the other book? Not this book. Go back one book. Let me see. Hold on. That's my job, not your job.
Oh shit, you're right. I completely didn't update this one.
Oh, buddy, fail.
I missed one. I missed
Who
the
is this?
update in doing this.
Dick's got you.
I missed the update in doing it. That was my bad.
Thanks, Sticks. We got it.
Oh,
All
shit,
right,
look
we'll
at
pass
that.
on this
Cover
one. For a
price
while.
is in maintenance mode right now, so I can't even go get you
Bummer.
the info now.
All right, instead we'll go to Saga. Oh, too bad. Andy left. We're gonna do Saga. This book's gonna go down, right?
Yes.
What's that? Saga?
Yeah, like because the series isn't doing as well as
I
everybody
don't
thought it was
know. I
gonna
think
do.
it just kind of lingers. I think this is a lingerer.
Independent thing. I don't know. I'm not big on buying a big.
No, so
independent-
you could say that, but like this isn't just an independent thing. This thing's been hanging around for a while. What I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
I mean,
price is
that's what I
gonna be-
mean. Oh, we'll get rid of this so it's not blocking. But like Walking Dead, like you would have thought, oh, the show sucks anymore. Nobody cares. Nobody watches.
Yeah, but the
the
show is
power
something different.
Still where it is.
Yeah,
Not
but
to say
this is not
Saga's
gonna
on the
get-
same level as Walking Dead. I'm just saying in that
Right.
same vein, this kind of hangs. I think where.
Yeah, but the problem with this is like they took too long of a hiatus. If they want to take it such a long hiatus and they kept writing, it made people
Twice.
addicted to it. Yeah, well, no, but the last one was long though, Jay. The last one was like super long.
Well, the first one was long,
So-
and the last one was uncalled for long.
Yeah,
Like everybody
Yeah.
True.
forgot about it.
That's what I'm saying. I think everybody forgot about it. So at best, I think it's going to stay stagnant. I don't think it's going to increase, which kind of stinks because it used to be a good story.
So we're passing at about 110 raw. No, it's a lot of passes, or not in a lot.
There's no way they're not going to give him another shot. He failed twice already. They're not giving him another shot at
So I
anything.
think
Unfortunately, he's definitely not getting a shot.
Mhm.
You guys had to like all the flappy boobies in Y the Last Man. And
Flappy
since you didn't like all the flapjacks and that, they're not.
And he's had 2 failures of shows in what?
Well,
3
it
years?
is. It's already down from 7 years ago too.
Ugh,
When you look at it, like Raw was 150 to 175.
yeah.
Well, the problem with this book is the show's not going to do well, so everybody else won't care about it. And as far as comic book collectors and fans go, they're going to care less and less about it as time goes on. So,
Yeah, because they don't keep up with it.
Eh,
Did Paper
I know
Girls
what
ever
you
come
guys are
out?
saying. I still feel like this is one of those books that, despite all that, it's. I think it's like Grendel. It's just going to be something that's just. It just is.
I feel like I watched Paper Girls. Did they come out?
Yeah, Paper
Yes.
Girls came out. Show was.
It wasn't
meh.
good.
It was okay. It
Yeah.
wasn't really great. It wasn't bad. It just meh. I don't know if they're making more. But it's okay. Let's keep it moving. We don't have to.
It is, but
we
it's
got-
just
we got 20
stagnant.
books. We don't have to linger.
Pass.
All right.
I mean, I own this book. I love
We
it.
still got our whole budget.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back to the thing. Okay.
We still got 762.
Oh my
Marco's
God,
favorite.
Why? I
thought
love
you liked
Jamie,
both
but
of
it's.
them.
Oh man! Oh my god!
I'm just wondering why this made a list.
It's 6 years ago it made a list. I don't remember why. It was 6 years
Was he in a
ago.
movie?
He was in
6 years ago.
Yeah, he was.
wasn't
in
he
that
in
one movie.
the crappy last X-Men movie? Or
He was, but that was
Yeah, but-
more than 6 years ago.
20
That was like
that more than 6 years ago?
2021.
My concept.
Hey,
of
but
time
for a
is
raw
gonna-
copy for 20, how much are we buying a raw copy for?
Well, a fine copy is $20.
Oh. What are we buying here?
Well, if you wanted a near mint, it looks like near mint's about $200. Well, no, near mint plus. Near mint is only about 50.
I like near mint
I
at
don't know.
$50.
Yeah,
I'll
I
buy
kinda
near
like
mint
that
at
at 50
$50.
bucks.
I like near mint at $50.
I'm in for that
Kind
too.
of
I
fair.
like
I'm buying a near mint at $50. Everybody buying near mint at $50?
Yeah, those giant sizes
52.
are
52.
They're tough to
not
grade
Jessica
anyway, so.
Jones. Yeah.
And you got 8.5
$52.
slabs at 333. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I feel
What's,
a yes
okay,
from
wait,
Wilson.
hold on. We buy this at 52. And what's a 9.0 selling for?
A 9.0?
400?
A 9.0 is $400.
Fuck yeah, buying this and slabbing
What
it.
I'm
Buy
saying,
it, add
man.
the price and slab it. Buy it.
How'd I
Buy
go,
it.
how'd I go backwards?
5 is 333.
How's a near mint 52 and a very fine at 66?
Yeah, that's somehow
no.
how it goes.
That's good.
All right, just
It's
put it
not easy.
$55. Can we add in can we take the money out of the budget to grade it? That's what we should ask the people.
I would. Shit. Your return's gonna be much higher.
Hey, okay, so we're buying this. Everybody agrees that we're buying it for 50,
We're
not
buying
50,
it for
$52.
$52.
We're buying it for $52. Now, can everybody agree that we're going to pay the 20? How are we doing this?
It's 30
Huh?
bucks. I'm gonna say it's $30 to grade.
$30, yeah.
$30.
All right,
So yes,
$30 bucks.
my answer is still yes.
So you
So
want to
chat,
grade
I'm a yes on that too. Yes, slab it. We got one slab for 30. I mean, this is money that's gone out of it unless we could sell the slab again for it. So,
well, we might later. All right, so we'll be down to 680 if we do that.
yes, slab it. All right, then slab. We got 3s, then slabs. All right, cool. That's what we're doing. We're buying and slabbing. Look at this. We are running a business here. This is
All right.
nice.
I got it. All right. I got
We
it
should do
down.
this
I'll
in real life.
I'll try to factor that in.
I would give you I would do this in real life. This is amazing. All right. Okay, let's go.
Keep it moving.
All right, keep it moving. That's our first buy. It's cost us more though. It cost us $80.
It did. It did.
Whatever.
But we still got 680 left.
Ugh.
Red Sonja. She has a movie coming.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
This was 6 years ago. 9/8 for $200.
9.9. Think if you're that motherfucker. There can't be more than 199 on the census.
We talking about 9/9?
The problem with this book is
The slab comic sale 99.
I don't like first solo titles.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have the first appearance and pay more.
Yeah, but here's the other thing. Dude, basement dwelling chub boys love jugglies and unicorns.
I'm aware of that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see nothing.
But the same upside's not there. We look at a near mint at $20. A 9.0 is only 50.
Yeah.
9.2 is 66. A 9.4 is 86. A 9.6 is only 114.
Yeah, this might be a pass, Rooney.
It's a lot of gamble for a heavily printed, I guess, Bronze Age? Is that what we would call this?
It's a pass.
Yeah, I guess bronze. But yeah, I still pass.
37 Airboy. Is it
I
per
just
book
said
at
30.
37?
Well, we got a dealer.
because we gave the
got a
extra
dealer
$2
friendly
on the other
15%
thing.
off.
We did dealer percentage, bulk shipping, insurance.
We're not fast passing it either. We'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
I think turnaround times are good enough.
Yeah. Okay, we're
All right, I
passing
think
on
past
this
it, so let's keep rolling.
Who Spider?
Oh, this book. This book's like my arch nemesis.
I put again. This is a budget killer one too.
I don't want to talk about this book.
I was like, "There's no fucking way I'm spending $100 on a new release book." At the time, this is a budget killer. This is our entire budget.
Mm-hmm. I spent $100 on it
left.
and then got it canceled and refunded.
Well, I mean, you could have had it pulled and supposedly put into your box, and then given a completely different book that wasn't this.
Here's
book.
what's interesting.
While the guy in front of you is
Mine,
laughing about how great his luck is that he got this book right off the shelf.
Yeah. Here's what's interesting about this book. Well, I pulled this from a hot list from 5 years ago. This was $600 2 weeks after release.
Yeah.
The week before, it was like a $200 book.
Hey.
No, I looked at the list. That's right where it was. Like after like the week it came out October 24th, whatever year this is, 2019 or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It made hot 10 lists and it was like $200 like after that first week, and then the next week it climbed up to start hitting these highs of $6.
I don't even know. Can we even afford this? What are we down to?
We barely. If we do that near mint raw, $676, it's our entire budget because we have $680 left. But I don't think we should do that.
I think we should pass on it.
No.
Because despite that, and you can see the graded
I
price.
think about 5 years it only went up $76.
I don't think this book goes down a lot, but it's too much out of the budget too.
Also,
Well, yeah,
we can't go off of, and that's why. Look, you see that unverified? It said last recorded sale $150. I don't know what that was. That could have been a Mexican version of this. I don't know.
Probably.
I couldn't find it, so that's why I put unverified on that price.
All the
That's
chat's
why we
passing
can't
on
play
it.
that 150 game.
There's like 2 or 3 foreign versions of this book out now, I think.
Exactly.
Passing.
It's too expensive for us, I think. Whew.
Look at all those first appearances.
Yeah. And it was only $30 5 years ago.
Yep.
It shot up. This was 100 plus raw for a while.
But
It's
Young
coming back
Avengers is
down.
pretty much dead concepts, though, right? Seems like
They're still doing it, but does that matter? I think that's more the point.
Are they though?
They say they're doing it. Like, we're gonna apparently get Wiccan and maybe Hulkling and the Agatha Harkness show.
Ugh.
Or I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
But even if they do, it doesn't matter.
No.
You get first Kate Bishop. We saw her already. And we saw Teddy, and we saw Speed and Wiccan already. So does that float your boat?
Sure.
We could potentially have an Iron Lad. That could be some sort of Kang variant if we wanted.
Honest Days chose about the only one left, right?
Amadeus.
No, he wasn't part of like the second run of this.
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because that Hulkling's a Skrull.
That's scrolling.
Scrolling. Pass. I think. I don't know.
Pass.
There's got a lot left in the budget, but I
say it's
I don't see it doing
$87 raw.
It's all right. We get to roll over our budgets. We get to roll over
a lot
our
of
budgets.
books.
JJ.
I did.
I'll wait for
There's
something
20
else.
books. We've only done 2, 4.
Yeah, don't forget we get to roll over budgets. All right. Oh, shoo-wee.
Do you want Thunderbolts?
I kind of don't hate it.
Yeah, I actually. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you actually look at the near mint number, the last sale, which is recent,
September 26th. Not near mint plus. You're
I'm
looking
saying
at near mint.
no, mint plus was. Oh, the near mint was for 110 because the near mint plus is only $80.
But that was back in April with an asterisk, whatever that means.
Can we just buy it for $100?
Well, if we're gonna buy it,
Because you're gonna buy the 9.6. Oh,
I think we got to do off the fair market price.
well, I might buy it slab then. If that's the case.
317.
317 for a 9.8-ish.
It's not terrible.
That's a lot. Put in the maybe.
That's a good
Put
chunk
in the
of
maybe.
our budget, though.
Chat, can we put this in the maybe for right now?
You guys want to
Pass,
put it in the
pass.
maybe
I guess
so we
not.
can,
I guess not. We guess
think about
not. We're
it? There's
passing.
a lot of passes.
Nope. It's passed. I think you guys should put it in the maybe, but
I think it should have been in a maybe too. But they want to pass.
they're
that's
saying
fine.
pass it. So pass.
We can still come back if we have
I
to.
those on purpose, not by players.
Keep it rolling before we lose JJ.
Maybe. Oh, I got one maybe. Yeah. All right. Rolling along. Trying to roll along because every time I got to reset this, I hate StreamYard. G.I. Joe!
First Storm Shadow. Silent issue.
Actually, this is some tough 9.8. I don't hate $411. Oh, that's a 9.6. I'm sorry.
Don't you touch that.
That's a 9.6.
Oh my god, the gap between 9.8 and 9.6 is huge. Is it
It is.
1,800?
That's right. $1,800.
Yeah.
That was in August.
Yeah.
Shit,
I mean,
look at that. Look at the raw price. That's not even. That's a fine copy. Is $160.
Can we buy a near mint plus for 151?
See, again, that was 2018.
I know.
And there's an asterisk for some reason. So no.
I don't know though. I still almost buy a near mint and roll the dice on getting maybe a 9.6 or something.
Well, the last one is 200. Well, yeah, 139, and roll the dice on it being
like a 9.4, 9.6.
Yeah, I mean, worst case here. This is an interesting thing about.
There's the tough part. If it ends up being a 9.0, you're only like right around 160.
Yeah, you're gonna lose $40.
Yeah.
But if it's anything above that, well, I mean, grading cost, you break even around 9.2.
That's if you grade. We don't have to grade it right now. We can sit and hold it. We can see if our presser friend can do anything about it.
How the heck did we end up at fair market value of 19 for $139, and then for a fine is $159.
Yeah, I can't read that shit.
I
You gotta watch
don't
out for
know.
that shit.
Again, that's the game we're playing because that's the easiest information out there to find.
Bye, churros is bye.
I'm kind of agreeing though. I'd buy the near mint for pretty much the same price.
Yeah, 139
rather than
Or
buy the
200
fine for $20 less or whatever.
So what do we have to buy it at? $200.
I feel like, to be fair, we'd have to buy it at 2 though. I know what
Right.
it's saying as far as the fair market goes. But I think
$200.
since the last sale is,
We're buying it. Buying
I
it.
still probably buy it. I don't know if I'd slab it, but I'd probably buy it at $200.
We're buying it. We're buying it and keeping it raw. Bought it.
All right, we are down to $480.
Oh wow, we just blew a lot of money on dogs.
No, we only spent $20 of our new money. We spent our profits.
Oh, yeah.
and our leftovers.
All right. Well,
We're
not
only
bad.
just now dipping into the budget for this week. Yeah, God of War #1. What do you want to do with that?
Pass.
I like it, but I still pass. It's just too.
Yeah,
to me, this book is like find it in a bin or somebody selling it for like $25 and get lucky.
You see
not
some
like
of these prices, we can't buy
pay
into
full
these.
value. It looks like somebody spent what $150 for a raw.
Yeah, and it says no grade, so I mean, we'll just
Yeah.
assume no grade is a near mint.
Yeah, but still, that's too much for a raw.
It is.
copy
I
of
want to
this.
spend 100. I don't want to spend the same on this as I would as for Storm Shadow. It's just
No.
the upside's not there.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love the property. I love the games, but
Same.
it's too much.
It is too much.
Too much for what
This
it
better
is.
not be what I think it is.
It is what you think it is.
Darkhawk.
Hey, it was on the list, so I picked from the list what I liked and what I thought would be fun for us to do.
I
This
might buy
thought
this
was
book.
fun.
I might buy
Look how
this
much
book
it was 3 years ago.
$22. $22.
No, it was $225.
No, I know. But right now we can buy it for near mint for $22. I'm buying it.
Well, yeah.
Actually, it's 14 for near mint.
$14. Near mint.
Well, that's the
Near mint
that's
plus,
the
I mean.
fair market. We got to buy it for the last sale, October 13th, $18 price.
I almost take that 9.6 for 51. Just crack it if I wanted to.
Well, that's the fair market price. We can take the $60 9.8 for. Oh shit! Look, we can get a 9.8 for 118. That's only October 19th. I think we can use that price, and that's fair if you want to go and buy a 9.8.
Buying a 9.8 for 118. No.
For
we're not
118.
really-
Nah, I don't know about that.
Too much?
Yeah, $20 is fine, but
Yeah.
so
I'd rather buy the near mint raw. Probably.
All right, $18
Or
for near
14
mint.
bucks. Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll take my chances on it being a 9.4, 9.6.
We are down to $462. Adding that one to
Strange
our
Academy.
This is just basically a B variant. This is Art Adams.
Yeah.
Art Adams,
character spotlight.
Unaboob.
I never liked this cover to be that like for an
Nope.
Adams. It's not my favorite.
His Unaboobs are not my favorite. I love Magique. And
Also,
I
the
think this is one of worst
perspective is
Magiques.
weird. I feel like her head's turned the wrong
Yeah.
way or something.
It's not a great one. It is not a great one, but it's maintained its upward price of over cover.
I still say pass.
Pass.
There was a first appearance inside, but not of her.
Gas lamp.
I'm
Yeah, if you're a
uninfluenced
gas lamp fan.
by gas lamp.
It's just, hey, that's the note that was there. We passing?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine by me. Again, I put these things in here because you should see
Gas
some of the
lamp
other
does
books
not
I would
carry
have
the weight.
here.
They would hope.
Holy shit! The fucking ass fell out of this one.
Look at how this one is falling.
You know what? For $33, I'd almost buy a 9.8 though.
If it went for $1, I'd buy it. Maybe.
2 years ago, this was like a resurgence because the show was starting.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago was well after the initial push and pump.
They've canceled this show, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
they did.
I must say I didn't pay any attention to it, but I assume they did.
I never saw an episode. It just
I
did
never
not
did either. I never watched it.
But $33 for a 9.8.
You know,
I
I'd
mean,
almost-
I feel like
I'd
there's
almost
got a
buy
lot
that.
of risk. But at the same time, I don't know what would cause this to go up again. Like, what is the saving grace? Is she going to be the figurehead of a?
You know what it'd be? Is Gunn would be like, yeah, I like this character. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
you
all
never know
it
with
would
James
take.
Gunn.
You never know with James Gunn. For $33,
there's that.
$33, yeah, I'd buy it.
You're paying less than the actual grading cost nowadays.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Like Joe's not wrong. Yeah, that $1
I
sale.
said you can't go wrong with our Adams. I don't know, that Uniboob's kind of rough.
Yeah, it's not the greatest of Adams.
Yeah,
sure.
October 21st. This did sell for $1 in near mint.
Yeah,
Take the $33 and call it a day. Yeah, if you're gonna buy it, you have to buy it for $33
$33 because even if we bought this for $1 and decided to grade it, it's going to cost
more than $33.
Yeah, $33.
All right, we're still not very deep into our budget. We've got $429 left, even with that 9.8.
Spider-Punk.
Yeah. Was he in the
They
movie?
may do something else with the character, but does that matter?
With all the pump that's been behind this is as far as Spider-Punk could go, huh?
Yeah, he's kind of just leveled off. I mean, $50 raw book. It's kind of where we're at.
I don't like it because you buy in at near mint, you're probably not going to get a 9.8. You're probably going to get like a 9.6 if you're lucky. And if you turn around and sell it, you may make $10. I don't like it.
Yeah, this is where we're at. This is like a $50 raw book listed that nobody wants to buy. That's kind of what this book is.
Yeah. Tori says his kids list. I get that, but
I mean, I know it's a.
But Troy, do your kids want to spend $50 on this comic book?
Yeah.
Because of that, or are they just happy to like the character? There's nothing wrong with liking a character, but you don't have to spend for their comic appearances, which are pretty lame.
I mean, like kids like Spider-Ham in the first movie too. Like,
true.
I think we're at the pass on this, unfortunately.
I'm at a pass personally too.
Also, Chad.
All right, we got 5 books left.
I know Joe. Steve Horn.
Joe also hit this one up. I think
sold this
Frozen 4 last week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think so because he mentioned it, and I'm like, it just happened to be on one of the lists again. That was last year, and I was like, okay, it fits what we're doing, and let's talk about it.
Nobody read this book.
I read it.
No, because if you read the book, you knew that Tolson wasn't going to be.
I knew he wasn't the next Miles Morales when I read it. Yeah, exactly.
Well, also not the next Black Panther.
No, exactly. He was.
So what happened? I didn't even follow it. What happened to his character in the end? Is he still alive?
I don't know. After like 60, the writing got so bad because then the first character. This is the first character I felt like Marvel was like really getting to like, hey, they're speculating on this character, so let's just kind of keep trying to like tease off random stuff, and it didn't make sense because then T'Challa was like, T'Challa wasn't doing anything. Then he was lost, and he was found. Then he was on a beach. Then he was lost again. I mean, they were just stupid. Well, so I gave up on it. To be honest with you,
fucking 9.8.
I'm gonna put it in maybe right now just because $55 is so low. Like,
what's the 9.8?
I'm gonna put it $55.
$55 right now.
But there's probably a shit ton of them.
Yeah, that's still pretty low. I kind of want to put it in maybe, just see what we get at the end of this list.
If it was real life, I'd pass on it no matter what. But considering it's fantasy life and we get to sell at whatever the highest price is, not what we could actually
sell exactly. It's not real life. We're not. Yeah, we get to play our own. We play by our own rules.
Maybe $55 might be a buy. Let's see what the chat has to say. 7 messages.
And while you see what the chat has to say, I'm going to look it up too to see where this was. I'm curious where the high. I don't recall for certain.
I would pay 40 for it.
T got jokes. Give it to him. Give it to him. You got it.
I'm doing other stuff. I can't.
I'll give it. He got it.
This was at one time a $345 9.8.
Mm-hmm.
Even this year, the high for this year, 2023, was $340.
Whose name was literally said at the end of last?
It was not.
Yeah, that's not true.
It was Toussaint.
Yeah, which they cleared out.
Name. than Tosin.
Both start with a T, maybe.
Yeah, it sounded similar, but
Also, we all know MCU doesn't necessarily translate over to comics. Look at Sylvie.
that's true.
Remember Lady Loki? Remember all that hype? Yeah, how'd that work out for everybody?
I feel like listening to some DMX now, Zaggy. What?
All right, we're moving on from this.
Yep.
I
Fine,
think-
right?
I mean, that's kind of
55.
intriguing at 50. Well,
I get 55. Yeah, we know what he's saying. He just called him Taint. Jesus. All right. Yeah, I mean, he didn't say the name. And they said why it was Toussaint, too, because it meant something about whatever, which didn't fit the Tolson storyline. Yeah, no, we got on the beach again. Once again, Ravage, we got on the beach. We're saying that that's not the same
on
person.
the beach. Yeah, it's not the same person.
Yeah, on the beach. Captain Marvel, she's all new. Who
This is
crazy
only
like
6
a
months ago.
fox part 3?
This is 6 months ago, mind you. Now we're at 6 months ago. This was a $250 to $300 9/8 for first.
Having followed
Philadelphia.
nothing about the new Marvels movie, I'm assuming this character is in there.
Oh, geez, don't. Besides, don't listen to Ravage Beak. I know who that is.
Who is it?
That you met him. Well, not this past Baltimore, year before Baltimore, but my buddy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He's
he high vested in it? He high vested.
No, he just likes messing around.
Oh.
He antagonizes me intentionally at work to get me to get loud and start yelling about comics in the middle of the office.
That's funny. All right, so what are we doing about
doing it intentionally?
What are we doing about Captain Marvel? First full appearance of Quasar.
Well, I'm still digging in dollar boxes for it, but I'm not paying $50 for it.
I'm not paying
too
a
much
dollar
for what
for
it
it.
is.
I like Philavelle as a character, but Gunn isn't doing Guardians anymore.
Well, again, just all you gotta do is look at your near mint. You're gonna pay $48 for, and maybe get a 9.6 is what, 62.
No, it's yeah, right. Yeah,
Well, this
you're right.
Guys, remember, this is 6 months ago.
This is not good.
I pulled this
No.
from May of this year, which I guess was the time of Guardians 3. When did Guardians 3 come out?
About that.
About May? People were hoping, but it didn't come out. It didn't come
The
to
answer
pass.
is no. The answer's pass.
The average is pass.
All right. 3 left. I just like David Nakayama.
Oh,
so
you
there
had to
wasn't much
stick a
to pick from.
Nakayama in here.
There wasn't much to pick from,
Pass.
so I picked a variant. It's held.
Pass.
It's a 1 in 25. Look,
Pass.
last sale was $30.
Pass.
Yeah, I don't think I want to pay $50 for it though.
No. It's
I
just a
paid
cover
under
buy.
ratio for it, and I'm just going to keep it at that price because I like it.
This is one of the ones I hope to someday get a steal on, but it's not one I'm going to like spend the full market value on.
Yeah, because the problem is there's so many. How many volumes of Silk have we had already? We're like already at volume 4 or
7.
5.
No,
Well, not only that too. I mean, there's a lot of good.
no, we're
Nakayamas
not.
out
We're
there.
really
That's
not.
why-
We're at like 6.
You're right.
Yeah,
Because
mini
it's like
Nakayama.
5-issue mini, and then we'll start it over. Another number 1.
We're at 6 or 7, dude.
It's like more than
By the
once
way,
a
I
year.
actually like Silk books. I actually like. I hate that they keep starting it over because some of her storylines were actually pretty fucking good.
I like.
I don't know why I'm saying that because nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Well,
but like
No, it's all right. You can like what you
her
like.
first couple series, like they were pretty good. So
There's nothing
Right.
wrong with liking Cindy Moon. She's still getting a show on Amazon, apparently.
Everybody has an Amazon show.
That is also true.
oh, Max Rebo!
Marcus
Bye,
Stewart.
bye. This is the best
This
buy
is what I was
ever.
talking about earlier.
Best
This is the
buy ever.
1/100.
Look at what
Best
happened.
buy ever. This is
Look
exactly what I told.
that damn thing.
Remember when they gave me crap because I wouldn't pay $100 for this book?
Look at the chump who paid $140 for Very Fine.
That's what I'm saying. Look, 3 months ago, this is on Hot List for selling for $125, $135 for a 1 in 100.
Mhm.
Look how much this thing sold for at auction.
Dom saying this
This
book's going to be $300 in a year.
Look at that price at the top of the screen. I checked it. That's legit.
That's about what I would pay for it.
$36.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll buy it for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe at 36, I think about it, but
Are we paying that or are we paying the 76 though?
yeah, I think we got to pay the average at
76?
this point. Just
No.
if we wanted to, and
No.
I don't think we should because I don't see any upside to this. Who is? Well, we talked about this with the 1-100s. Who is going to want this? Like down the line, like
I want it. I do for $20.
aren't you?
Yeah.
But aren't you happy with
I
just
want
the
it,
trade
but I
dress
don't want
one?
it for that much money.
Like I have the trade dress because I like this.
No,
color.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this butt ass cheap one day for $20. I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah, all right, at $20, but
Yep.
you're not expecting for it to be a $200 book again.
We couldn't.
I'm not.
It was just
expecting
sitting
it to
there,
be $100
but
book again.
we ended up making like $100 just from buying books last week, buddy. All right, so what do you gotta say to that? What do you gotta say to that? $100 from last
in
week.
the chat who are overriding some of our decisions, by the way.
Buy at $36.
Pass on Rebo.
36. They're
I'm
saying
kinda
buy it for
torn, like,
36.
whether we can have the 36 price or whether we got to do 76.
No,
He can't have
36.
36. He can't. We can't have that though.
Yes, we
That was the
can.
last-
It
that was the
just
last
sold
full
for
price.
that. $36. Buy for $36. We're
It was
buying.
the last sold price, and that's what I made
Chat,
you guys
don't
do.
mess with the chat. Chat said
I
buy
made
it.
you
Buy
do the
it.
last sold price before, so that's fair.
$36. We made enough money this week. Look, our budget was starting at $500. We made
Now we
enough
got
money.
this garbage book in our pile. $393. Thanks a lot. We got one book left.
Book nobody will want.
Invincible.
Oh my god.
This is, I think, the death of Battle Beast in this issue.
Yeah. I don't know.
Invincible
I don't follow the
120?
hype on the show as much as some other people. But
It's a good show.
yeah,
It is really good.
I don't know.
But
to me, secondary characters in the show though.
He is. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing. That last
Yeah.
book has got that last book pretty much Rebo is showing you his nutsack and his taint. Which is
yeah,
awesome.
JJ, to your point, the secondary characters, it's the same thing as like, hey, you're buying first Ezekiel in Walking Dead. Like that's what
Yeah.
that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
No problem to
You're
it.
buying secondary Walking Dead characters. Is that the smartest move? Maybe. Not even the first appearance. This is the death of.
Death, yeah. And I never liked
Yeah,
Death.
I don't know why BK is saying buy. This is why his mom's credit card bounces all the time.
If I could get his first appearance for $8, then maybe. Death of though, no.
Yeah, the death of doesn't matter. I mean, we can't even say that near the end it was like lower printed because it wasn't. It got popular again near the end.
Pass.
So I think we got to sit and we got to let this one go.
Dude, you know what's the good news though, guys? We passed on all this, and we're still going to have what's our leftover budget. I'm
Maybe,
very
maybe,
proud of this
maybe.
chat. I know that Airboy was making fun of us, and I appreciate that Airboy was making fun of us. But at the same point, guys, we're 2 weeks in. We still have $393,
And we're gonna get a fresh 500.
we're gonna get a fresh roll of 500. We have $893 next week.
We're only doing
Dollar
this-
bills, y'all.
We're only doing this 2 more weeks, and then we're gonna restart. I think.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go into this
We're
was
gonna go
our
up to
demo.
Thanksgiving, and then we're
Yeah,
gonna restart.
Since
for-
this was our demo, then we're gonna have season number 2 is gonna start in December.
yes,
It's gonna be rolled out a little bit differently, but it looks like y'all are enjoying this game, so we're gonna keep it rolling.
but we still can wait. We still not done this week. If you guys want to go back to the Alias, we got.
Oh wait,
Alias
should we
Navy.
buy Alias? Okay, how much? What's the deal on Alias?
I don't remember.
Does anybody want this deal on Alias? $120 for near
Yeah.
mint. No.
$200.98. Yeah, I don't think so.
Anybody? Alias $200.98, $120 raw. Going once,
Yeah, I don't think we could buy in. I think we got to keep our
going
money.
twice.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, Airboy. Hey, Airboy. I'm going to tell you something. Airboy ain't wrong. There's no way in Dick we should have bought Max Rebo's nutsack, but for the fact that we made so much money, sometimes you can spurge.
Yeah, no. That's right. But Joe's got a point. That's why it was on maybe. We were debating the 9.6. Remember?
Oh,
We were debating the $100 9.6. That's what we were doing.
$100
forgot about it.
Never.
9.6 for $108.
Still don't like it.
Or I'm sorry, $110.
I'm so glad we do this and it worked out and people are enjoying this.
$110. $110.98.
Not
Do
enjoying
we
this.
want
They
it?
keep hitting me in the face though.
I still say no. $110.96.
9.6. I'm sorry.
It was
$110.96. I don't think so. either.
I don't think so. I mean, look at it's
I think
only.
we'll pass.
I'd almost rather have the raw for a little bit less. And Like, I don't know.
Well, we got to never pass and a pass and a pass. So
Yeah, let's just pass it.
let's pass it.
We
saved money. Good job. No FOMO for us.
I have to depart. See you guys later. Thank you for having me.
All right, bud. We're wrapping up, but thanks for hopping in there, JJ.
Thank you, JJ.
Thanks.
Airboy, right, I have to not disagree with Airboy. He is the man of reason here. We may have just bought a taint, Max Rebo's taint.
Well, this is what we've added. This is what we've added this week. We bought this.
Okay. Good book. This is a good Best Buy, probably.
We purchased this.
Because we're going to slab that one, too. Oh, it's a good buy. Good buy. Okay, good buy.
We purchased this.
Shit buy. Garbage trash buy.
Wait, you sure about that? Because we also bought this.
Oh, equally. Probably even more trash buy, but that's all right.
And the taint.
Oh, my God, the taint. Woo! We bought some. What, guys? We got. Hey, listen. Let's have a chat. No. Hey, come here. Come here.
Much money.
Come here. Let's have a little chat. All right, listen, guys. Listen, I know we got excited because we sold some books from last week. We were doing pretty good. We got a nice, fresh $500 roll.
We got a good stash.
Look, we started off hot. We did start off hot, but next week we got to tailor that shit back in because we literally bought a ball sack, a dung sack, and I don't even know what Dark Hawk is, but I know that's bullshit. So, like,
people
we could do one of those next week, but let's maybe just tailor it off where we can, maybe get a long-term book out of this or some shit. Like the Loesch. You know what I mean? Like, maybe. But, we couldn't do that this week.
So long. We'll have to wait. That'll come back.
That's okay. Sometimes waiting's okay.
I know.
It's better than buying taints and fucking Dark Hawks for no reason, dude. Okay? So, hey, I'm not mad at you guys. You guys did all right. It's all right. We can do that. Sometimes the spoils of war, you got to spurge a little bit. You get to rape and pillage, right? But we raped and pillaged this week, so let's try to tone it back next week.
Yeah,
By the way, what books are we adding to those books? Because we're adding with some books we didn't sell. What books did we not sell from the week before?
Oh, that we still hold?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I have to bring up our. I'd have to bring our portfolio back up if that's what you want.
Yeah. No. Hey, pull it. This is what we're doing. We're showing the first couple books. The other three, the back three, we're not telling people we bought those books at the con. We're gonna have it in the other store folio, not the one we're showing.
Oh, we're putting it in. It's gonna be there.
When we go to everybody, hey, look what we got this con. And then when you get home, all of a sudden you're like, how'd you get these books in here?
No. What we're doing is they're there, but we're not putting them in the picture on Instagram. They're gonna be tucked behind.
Yeah, get in the Instagram picture.
See it. Hey, look what I got at the con. What is that? A Dark Hawk back there? No, I didn't buy Dark Hawk. All right, what we kept, we sold this, so we don't have this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We still have the DCU universe.
Okay, all right.
We don't have Next Wave anymore. We sold that.
Good, fair enough.
We still have the Static 9.8.
Fair enough.
And we still have the 9.8 of Ambassadors.
See, we've got some solid books and some gamble books here, and we've now installed. I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed of what we did this week, but hey, we take it every once in a while, and that's what's fun. You get a little excited.
We're going to try to slab that Fantastic Four annual. I'm going to think of a fun way for us to figure out the grade that we're going to get. We're going to do some fucking D&D level shit where it's going to have the fucking roll dice or some sort of.
No, we're getting a 9.8. It rolled into that. We got 9.8. We bought raw 9.8. We're getting a raw 9.8 grade.
No. We bought a raw near mint, hoping to get a 9.4 or above. That's what I'm saying. So we're going to let it randomize to see what we get. Because that's kind of what it's like going to CGC these days. It's a randomized.
Oh, it is kind of shitty. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We're going to keep this fun. Again, it's a game. This is for fun.
Yeah, we're doing good. No, it's
You're also talking real talk about some of these books because some people go and they look at this. Oh, man, let's buy it. And I'm like, why?
We know, Mark. The guy was trolling.
Oh, yeah. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, it was a joke. Again, I know who was saying it.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, the Toussaint bit. So don't take that to heart. Like I said, he tries to antagonize. He's a troublemaker.
Okay, Airboy. Yeah, be back here next week. Airboy is going to lead off what we're going to start with expensive book, and we have to buy what Airboy says. That's what everybody wants to do. That's what he wants to do. All right, cool. We will have like $800 for our entire budget next week, unless we sell. If we sell,
can sell some of our books, but yeah, we
can get a couple of G's.
Almost 900.
What up, G? What up?
We will start with almost $900.
All right, Pete, I gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta
I
go.
also
We
have to
gotta
go.
go. Thanks,
I'm
guys.
tired.
It was a lot of fun. Dub's not here to do the whole rundown. I don't think I'm gonna have a dollar bin digging for you this week. Again, family stuff going on the last week or so, so I haven't been able to keep up with the schedule. I got out what I can get out, but you guys will get your CBSI Hot 10 list on Friday.
There you
Saturday, there will be.
Friday will also be GOL Old Men Show.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Get Off My Lawn will be live right after the Hot 10 list. Saturday, there will be a show. Styx has an idea. It'll be a Styx show. So come back and check that out. And then Tales of the Dark Side on Sunday. And then come Monday, we'll start it all over again with a brand new week. And hopefully I'm on schedule, back on schedule. And we'll see you all later. All right.
All right. Thanks, guys. Later. See you at Comic-Con. If you guys go, say hi.
Yeah.
Later.
Say hi. Just say hi. Just go.
Say hi. Don't do the weird. Don't
hi.
do the weird picture thing from fucking.
Don't be afraid.
Three rows away. Yeah. Don't.
He's
do
loud on stream in person.
Because I see you doing it, and I'm like, dude, these people are.
Yeah, you can go talk to him.